Go comments.
Hi guys, welcome back to episode 5 of V.H.S. and this time it's a double act. We've got Shaun Currie returning from the pilot, joined us here for the very first time. We did anything like this when we put this show together. Shaun, welcome back.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Yes. We've also got Bristol's finest, was Sheffield's finest, but moved back on up the N1. We're going to call you by your real name. I don't think I've ever called you this before. It's Mark Pritchard. Is it weird doing that?
Yeah.
Also known as the very PC Dark Mark. We'll talk more about that later. I didn't give him that name. And of course, the man who knows the most is Nick Mosley. He'd gone fishing on the last episode, but he's back on the luxurious brown leather sofa. Snoop, welcome back. Yeah, the knuckles. And guys, what an episode we're going to have here today. The beers are out.
Snoop D.
We got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. Shaun, this is going to be a bit of an interesting episode because you're coming into the pilot, so we've already kind of done the history of Shaun Currie, so we're going to talk about some stuff that we didn't talk about last time. We're going to wash a couple of things that we talked about last time. You'll laugh. But with Mark, we've got the whole story to get into, from the beginning, the middle, and where we are right now.
Just going to summarise it. And he's never met me either.
Yeah, you guys don't know each other, right?
Yeah.
So, straight up.
Yeah.
Well, Shaun, how did you find doing the pilot on reflection? Because a lot of people were asking to see the episode, but the sofa was different, the boards were in a different place, so we didn't put the pilot out. And we had guys like Karan, and they were all saying, where's the Shaun episode? Dan Cates, where's the Shaun episode? I said, hold on, we're going to get him back. So we're coming back, we've got you back here. How did you find it? And then, how do you feel being back just a couple of months later?
I guess it's the exact same thing, but I was just helping you out before, innit?
Yeah.
Because you didn't know who to ask.
We didn't have nobody.
You didn't have nobody.
Yeah.
So obviously hit the brother Shaun up, I'm down to just like help out or whatever. So yeah, we did that, but like I guess it was a bit sketch because I think you were asking me questions and I couldn't answer them because I don't remember nothing. So,
that's probably a little bit fair. There was a couple of remembering issues.
Yeah, not nothing, but what I mean. I didn't remember.
It was more years and dates.
Tell me about it. But man, good experience for sure. But like, I'm down to do it again.
We're gonna do it again. We're gonna even better.
We're doing it right now.
It was good because we did put out the 1 minute trailer, the little snippet, and people seemed to really like that. That was like the first thing that we'd put out before people had seen anything, and people seem to really like. And I think you are such a character that people do want to hear from. They like to see you skating because you've got that such fun charisma about you that you often are known for. So people want to see an episode. So we're here, but we brought a little bit extra with us in the form of, like I said, the man, just Dark Mark. Why do you get called Dark Mark? I mean, can you fill us out? Because otherwise we're going to get accused of all kind of things here. Just tell the people that you are called that, because otherwise I'm going to get even more hate than I usually do.
I'll just summarise the story very quickly. Used to work in a shop with Rich and another guy named Rich Smith.
Yep.
And this other guy, Richard Dunn. And then I had this tie-dye t-shirt, it's a circa tie-dye t-shirt with this Dark Knight on it, and it was all like coffee stained. And then and I was just listening to Black Sabbath at the time, I was running late for work, and then Richard Dunn, he was like, oh, you like metal music? It's like, oh, dark t-shirt, Dark Mark. And I thought, that'll stick. And then I think, Karan mentioned like tricks he saw down Lloyd's, and he mentioned a trick that I did down Lloyd's, but he called me Matey Mark or Dark Mark, one or the other. And then I think I met Ronnie, and then he was like, "Oh, are you Dark Mark?" And I was like, "What?"
Is that how the Sheffield thing? It was Ronnie that first knew the name, because
Ronnie knew it because I think he got a T-shirt, and so did Shank as well with my face on it. That's what. And then
I remember that.
And then I remember Ronnie just like posing a photo. He was like, Dark Mark, and then Sid put loads of like he liked it. And I was like, oh. Like, cool.
So it started in Bristol, and you was like a small thing, and you're like, okay, I'm moving cities now. There's no way this is going to travel 200 miles.
Yeah. How the hell do they know?
Yeah.
Word travels quick.
And now it's Dark Marks. It's nothing to do with what people might think.
No, it's like the people's like, why are you called Dark Mark? I was like, oh, I don't know. I always just come up with this cheesy excuse, like, oh, just dark sense of humor in it, but
yes,
I ain't got dark
sense of humor. That's
kind of like
came from.
And I like though.
Huh?
Sorry, carry on.
No, you go. No,
it's kind of like with Nick though. Like everyone calls him Snoop. Like
why is that? Where'd the nickname come from? Do tell.
I don't know.
Yeah,
come on.
I've seen the footage, man. Back in the day, this guy, man, he had long hair with a baggy trowel, like Snoop Dogg. I swear, it's because of that, right?
Yeah.
And then the pop shove, the steez, like it's amazing. Like like his style was, he was like Snoop Dogg on a skateboard.
The best thing about you telling the story, Shaun, is that when we did the first one and we put in the manual, and Nick was like, "What are you putting the manual in for? We're gonna have to show the manual again right now because that's the best clip." So right now you'll be seeing the manual of him, the infamous man I told you about that just goes on down the thing from the house video.
No, what you need to put on is the clip of you just from the night house edit. You know, the one.
What? Wait, did the pop shove?
Yeah. Mate, your pop shove at the
roll
beginning of
is-
that is the one.
It's mental. It's so hard.
One.
The roll is like.
Honestly,
we'll get
so
that
good.
on right now. So that'll be showing, and people can see all the pop shove goodness.
It's your boy. It's your boy.
It's so good. I don't know why.
Mosley.
It's like you.
Anthony, I mean.
It's like you, Chung.
Luke Quinn, Pritchard.
Best people for pop shovers.
Thank you.
Yo, a pop shove off Mosley versus Luke Quinn. That would be a serious battle.
Chung might just complain to me.
Yeah, and then probably just steal you back in, run off, and you wouldn't even finish the game. So yeah,
Back.
yeah. Is your favourite trick? I just when I was a kid, pop shove it was the pop shove it on the rolling that I used to see you do, and it was like, I don't know if you had a shot or it was just one of those clips that everybody saw, but that is being like a little kid coming down here doing the pop shove it on the old rolling that was just out here, right?
It's massive.
It was basically the best I could do, and that was it. You know, I didn't have anything else.
I think I remember seeing, because I remember the first 2 years I was in Sheffield. I actually remember coming to the house and seeing you do that again on the roller, and I was just like, that thing is so big. It's just like
Old rolling.
Yeah,
yeah. It was just on the back. Oh,
it was just. I think it was.
Yeah,
like
just
here.
here.
Or something.
Yeah.
That's,
It was a mean machine. That was
beast, man.
the thing is when you're doing a trick on a rolling, right? Flat bank, you know when to pop. Quarter pipe, you know when to pop. When is the correct time when you're trying to skate a roll in to hit that pop? No, because do you want to land back in the transition, or are you trying to land on the top of the thing? I could never figure it out. I just left them rolling.
You don't want to land on top of the thing, surely. You just
you don't
deck
smeg, is it?
You just deck it.
If you watch it, I do smedders it.
Nah, doubtful.
I do.
Doubtful.
I do.
So, nice segue there from Pop Shove It world into how long you've been here. Because, in fact, let's go back a little bit further. Just give us a brief history of starting skating. Like, I don't even, you know what, as well as I know you, I don't even think I know the very beginnings of you riding a board.
There it was.
What did I do?
It. I heard the American accent.
I didn't do American
I
accent,
heard it.
I only speak
Sorry,
to Charles.
Sir.
So tell us about when you started skating, man.
Yeah.
Well, I like started back in like Dakota.
Back
when
in
I was,
Austin.
like,
Let's let them other four guys do the American accents. They're doing it well enough, and we can stick with the Britishness over here, you know.
I don't know. I moved back from Nigeria and then just started skating.
Did you live in Nigeria?
Yeah,
Fill us in. I didn't know that.
3 years.
So how old are you then?
I was like 7 to 10, and then moved to Walthamstow, surprisingly, for 6 months in London, and then moved back to Bristol in the same area that I was born and raised in. And then I used to go to this really rough school in Whitfield, and then just got a board. Well, I got Tony Hawk's 2. I got like a pirate version of Tony Hawk's 2.
PS2,
and, like,
PS1, sorry.
Yeah, PS1.
Yeah.
Oh, game changer, for sure.
The school
Pirate version
level.
as well. Yeah, school level. Oh, every day.
Yeah.
Even the demo. You play the demo for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And 2 minutes.
Leap of Faith, the Jamie Thomas Leap of Faith, just absolutely
Always
bananas.
always Balix wouldn't have the right stats.
Yeah, it's all about the stats, isn't it? Yeah. Was that still when you used to have, you could only have 2 minutes and you had to keep resetting?
Yeah, that was.
You
that was
could
like,
just keep playing it.
No, yeah, they had demo versions as well, which was really frustrating.
Yeah.
And when you got the full version, then I was like, oh my god, I need to get a skateboard.
Yeah.
And then I got my first setup was a Robot Wars setup from Argos with like bright yellow like wheels.
Caution,
Black, like black plastic trucks that never grinded.
And then how old were you here?
Like 11,
No way.
like 11 or 12, I think.
Yeah.
And
I started off with
remember
the
that.
SmackDown board, which is no doubt made in the same factory as your Robot Wars board.
They're all
But just
made the same.
with a different,
brothers and sisters and robots and
Yeah,
wrestlers.
they're like,
No!
yeah.
Simulator.
I can't remember, Shaun. You said in the first one, did you have a toy board for? No, you had your neighbours skated, right? You were saying you.
No, like it wasn't my neighbour. It was just a guy who didn't live too far down from me. It was probably like 15 minutes away. Called Aiden. He had a board, and then that kind of got me.
What was your? I can't remember what you said. Your first board. Did you have a toy board? Like Nick was a Rother and Market. We had toy boards. Did you have a real board? Or?
I definitely had a toy. Like I say, a toy board. Just like a really cheap skateboard. I
kinda
don't know where
weird.
it came. I can't remember which one I had, obviously, and I can't yeah, I remember like where I got it from. Obviously, like
It's kind of weird. No one really starts with a you know what I mean. You always got to
that's a
start.
waste. That's such a waste of money if you
Yeah.
get like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'll buy this really expensive thing and just
Yeah,
break it real quick.
yeah.
I had to wait like 3 years till I actually got like a pro board. I remember the first pro board that I got was like Planet. Is it Planet Earth? Forrest Kirby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god! And I was like, I thought Forrest Kirby was called the brand for ages, and I was like, yeah, Forrest Kirby. It's like, oh, it's my new favorite brand and stuff. And then I saw the New York video, and I was like, that's the Forrest. That's the guy who owns the
That's
company. And I was
Forrest
like,
Kirby.
oh, that's his name. I thought, hi, caramba.
Yeah,
How can I get it?
caramba.
How can I get it so wrong?
Caramba, what was I thinking? My first board
Yeah.
was a reaction skateboard.
Reaction?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't forget
sick.
about that company. You know what I'm talking
With
about.
the
mate.
science guy. It's like the mascot was like the
Yeah.
sciencey dude.
Yeah,
Like we had like Rodney Clark and Flint Trotman on it, and
Was it the board that looked like a packet of refreshers?
I don't remember that
I
one.
can't
the
remember.
square one that went
The
reaction.
one that was just like,
Yeah.
like refreshers.
We got a little bit out of here, but it's gone
no.
now. Yeah, it's gone.
HSC. Wait, I got it from HSC. You remember, does anyone remember that?
Yeah.
Shop HSC.
I remember.
Yeah,
I didn't go-
that's where I bought it. Just so you know.
So how long you been skating by that point? Like, what, you been a year or what? Skating on the toy board?
I started skating when I was 10. Well, that's
Yeah.
actually when I started skating. But like just outside my house, like just bricks and a piece of wood.
I think it's real interesting that time where I haven't thought about this in forever, but I remember distinctly going to Sumo when you see the shop and then you kind of let someone says, oh, that's a real skate shop. You're looking at your toy board. You've been riding it for a few months. It's kind of like convincing your parents that, look, I'm actually going to ride this. Because it's like 100, you go from spending like a $5 on a toy board to like, okay, it's going to be 120 quid for a real setup. You know, parents are like, you've already been through a million crazes that they just bought you the top thing, you don't use it anymore. And I remember convincing him, my dad being like, all right, let's just go. Went to Sumo, and it was just like, you were probably working there, Nick. Like, how crazy is that?
Yep.
And just the smell of the book, you know, like,
Yeah.
See, this is what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Like when I think when I clocked on to, it was like the wood. Like when I started going to like Harris Skate Park, I think I like the fucking how crap the wood was. You know, it was just like the toy boards are real thick, like the plies, and then I would see like an expensive board, and I'd be like,
curved.
yeah, it's nice and curved, and I'd be
yeah.
like, yo, that's like gold. I want that.
Yeah.
Like, real bad. Like
I remember getting, going in and getting, my favourite boards ever till this day was the Rattray board, the blueprint Rattray board. Like,
Blueprint.
with the B in the middle, and then he left after that. But getting that board, like I said, with proper, because once you've ridden a toy board as well, and you don't know any better. So when you get a proper board, I remember just like,
Seeing someone grip it.
you don't let out your sight. It was like my bedroom. Do you know what I mean? You just look at it and stuff like he's your mate for a few days because you just can't believe this, this other thing you've been riding for forever. So yeah, so you did the same. You went to what'd you say, HSC?
huh?
What's called the shop again?
What the skate? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
HSC.
Yeah, and what will have been your skate shop at the time? Do you have a skate shop back? Was it Fiddy? How long's Fiddy been going up in the hurt joint?
In the what?
20, 50, 50's been going for like 21 years this year, I think. 20
Damn.
Yeah.
Hold it down.
So that'll
But,
be,
but my first pro ball wasn't from that shop, unfortunately.
Oh, where's it from?
I do apologise. Oh no, I don't want to say.
Everyone.
Yeah. Oh, everyone knows it. Everyone knows. No, not even that.
You know it was
wor-
Route
it was worse
1?
than that. Actually, no, it was even worse than that. I feel like I can call them out now. Legends. Remember that?
Legends.
Legends had like Reading, Oxford.
I don't remember
think-
that. No.
Yeah, but then I think because me and my friends were so young, we were into tech decks as well. 50-50 didn't
Oh,
sell
I
tech
love
decks.
tech decks.
They're like
Yeah.
50-50 didn't sell tech decks, so you'd go up there and just like, oh, they ain't got tech decks. You know what I mean? And you go to like Legends, see like, you'd have like, you see a pro board, like a blind board, and see like the blind tech decks, think, oh my god, is
Man,
getting two? It's like,
You're making me have all kinds of weird memories now. I remember being a tech deckite. Absolutely. No, you can't have been a tech decker. You must have been. I mean, you've been cool for a long time. When we were all kids, you weren't tech decking it like.
Tech decks look so cool, man, but it used to pee me off how I couldn't do nothing with
Well,
them.
you've been
I
swearing
see-
this
you-
whole
you know,
episode.
you
Why are
know-
you going back to trying to keep it PG? Never heard you say P before.
Oh, mate, I just flow. I just say what I say, man.
flow like Pete.
Mate, don't worry, I'll swear in a sec.
Yeah,
I'll
fucking
definitely
hell.
swear in a
Yeah.
sec. Because I might fuck. I mean, who knows, man?
What
I don't know.
PG off? The wheels coming off.
Yeah, like No, what peed me off about the tech deckers,
Yeah.
is that they look real nice, and then the skate park looked real nice and that, and then I couldn't do nothing with it. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, oh, I feel like I was gonna dislocate my fingers.
Start cheating, holding the bottom of it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna hold the bottom of that
My
shit.
friend
man.
James, we used to be able to do like nollie flips and kick flips on it. It used to stress me out. So
Yeah.
I used to do this, like, yeah, it's a straight flip.
Yeah.
Just catch
Mate,
it.
they
just
are-
bring it back.
Slam your hand
Have you
down.
seen?
And
Have you
try like
seen
tray
them
flip
now?
nose grind now, like.
Tech decks are crazy.
Yeah. It's better to be a really good real skateboarder and not be good at tech deck, because when we do the VHS page and you go into like suggested, stuff that, because you like a lot of skating stuff. Do you know how many fingerboarders there are on Instagram that like have got whole accounts that just do slow mo? They film parts with mini fisheye
Yeah,
cameras.
I know.
With
Let them do
GoPros.
their thing. Let them do their thing.
But what I'm saying, yeah, let them do that. That's cool. But
Tech
like,
deck.
you'd rather it be good on a real skateboard and not on a tech deck, rather than be able to be the pro of tech deck conventions, but not be able to do
I
it
don't know,
on a
man.
real board now.
I don't know, man. You're still
Less
getting
injuries.
love. You're still getting love, like either way.
Are you?
Yeah, man. I
good.
just need to.
How many
I
tech
just
deck
want people
accounts do
to
you
love
follow?
me, man.
How many tech deck accounts do you follow? If you want?
I think I'm going on about 0 now. I think it's like 0 accounts I'm looking at, but you know what I mean. I'm still practicing.
Remember they did the handboards for a while? They weren't ever like tech
They
decks now,
can
but
get the hell
but they used to
out.
do ones that were
Handboards,
like
They
this
couldn't
big.
fit. They couldn't fit in your pencil case, so I think that's what made it bait. Because you pull out
Get
the
told
school
off in
bag,
school.
and then just get like the sword, like
Yeah, this big ass thing.
Teacher would be like, put that in your bag right now.
Yeah, back in.
Or, or like teacher's desk, you just open it up and all the tech decks
In
would be
it,
there.
yeah.
Just take loads like that.
Could use the tech like you're like.
Why are we still talking about tech?
Because
I
it's
don't
the
know.
one, bro.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's it.
I definitely liked that because they couldn't get all the American boards. It was more like the British boards I'd ride on real skateboards, and I'd get all the American graphics, like because you see on Tony Hawk's,
Yeah.
and then they got them on the tech decks, so you get the flip and the girl boards.
Yeah.
And that,
Danny Wainwright had a
liked
tech deck and it blew my head off.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
great.
I was like, you guys are from Bristol. I was like, oh, no way.
That's gotta be cool to
Anyone
have your
get a
own
tech
tech
deck.
Tech deck.
Well, not anyone because it's fucking
Tech deck.
deck. So.
Gotta hold down.
So we've learned that 3 of us were tech deckets, and Nick, you missed out on tech deck Steve.
Come on, Nick.
I'm glad.
Tech deck.
They usually don't.
more time, my sponsor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, tech deck, do the thing where you say, give me some money. Tell him.
All right,
Tell him
yeah.
to give
Hey,
me- yeah.
tech deck and give me a box, man. I need some money.
No, not you. Get all us as well. Get a
Nah.
sponsor. No, just you.
Yeah, yeah,
Just,
yeah.
I don't mind. You can have mine.
Tech
deck.
It's alright.
Tech deck, give
As
him
long as
some
I get
money.
the stickers, I get the real tiny
Yeah, I'll
stickers.
sort
Stick
you
it on my
some
board.
stickers.
We've been talking about tech decks for forever.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
I forgot what we're talking about now.
Tech
I've gone
decks.
blank. Yeah.
So started skating, beginning of skating.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you
before
you go into the Bristol scene, and Danny Wainwright you just mentioned, who we got up on the wall there. Shout out to still very relevant doing all the Street League judging and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
Big Popper, nice.
Yeah.
Sick. He's
The-
so good.
The big Ollie man, but he kind of one of the first ones to. People often they talk about Penny, talk about Rowley as guys that went over, but people sometimes forget that Danny Wainwright was over there doing
Yeah,
some
because
serious
he was like
moves.
he was on Powell, like doing had like a pro with like Steve Cabin.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, it was so good though. It's like because every time you see Danny, you're just like, oh, there's and he'd have like Vans Pro shoes and stuff, and like at the time, like when you're getting into skating, it's good to see someone from like the local ends, and then just having like all these pro shoes like the Wainwright, and then
That's
you'd see him on like
crazy,
a
isn't it?
Vans poster, and then the 3 Vans skaters were like Rowley, Franklin Stevens, and Wainwright, and like, oh my god, I was like, this guy lives in Bristol. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
originally from Stroud, I think. But, yeah.
And he's like the man. But if you're talking about pro skaters from Bristol, is there any other huge kind of names?
Man, too many. It's like,
Give me some.
Paul Carter.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna list all the 50 guys like Paul Carter, Zach Pitter, Flynn Trotman, Matt Keel. Oh my
Is Flynn
god.
Trotman Bristol? I
Matt
don't
Keel
know
was
that.
stupid.
Yeah, his younger brother Ned Keel still smashes it as well. Big shot, I don't know.
Big shout out.
Yeah, take that.
Tech deck.
Man, oh god, I feel well on the spot now.
Just say some people. People won't know if they're from Bristol or not. Just mention anybody. Make it some names.
Oh my god.
That's what James Bush was doing.
Hapgood, and then the younger generation from that was like Karan and then Boyo, but like it was amazing because they had like sections in the Bristol and Bloom videos, but they were both the same level of skating. Like
really-
you know, Karan smashed it, and so did Boyo on the same level. Like,
Karan's we'll have a little chat about a little bit later on. But Karan, I feel like when I think of Bristol, and I'm not a big I've been there a handful of times. But I think about two guys. I think about the older generation. It's definitely not old. Back in the day when I started skating, Stanley Wainwright, and I think about more current. It's Karan Gale.
Yeah,
they
of
are
course.
Just both.
Yeah,
Doing some crazy beats.
It was amazing because because everyone used to go to school within the city centre, and you'd usually go to Lloyd's after school. But then you'd have to always do that thing where you see someone skating. It's like, oh my god, there's that guy. It's like, oh, I used to put this thing and putting school years into comparisons. Like, oh yeah, he's 2 years older than us. So, oh yeah, he's a year above us. I think man, we've still got a year to get that. But God, you can't front so flip Lloyd's at anything like that at that time. Lord, yeah.
Ahead of his time. Like.
Yeah, but and then.
Do you know Danny quite well? I mean, I don't really even know. Is he because you've been here for such a long time? Do you have much dealings with Danny or?
No, well, just he lives out in Barcelona and he's doing all the street league stuff.
Oh, I know he does all the street league stuff. Yeah.
Usually comes back and visits the shop and sees family and stuff, which is really cool. It's always nice catching when everyone swings by Bristol. And for example, anytime you just go down the street and then you bump into Will Ainley, and it's he's such a legend in skating, such a good star and so nice. I'm oh, do you want to go out for a couple of drinks, and then Tim Barlow as well. Tim.
Heard the name.
Tim Barlow.
Is he a film?
Yeah, no, Tim Barlow from Sheffield. He used to skate. He used to skate with Arthur, long hair.
Bartlett.
Sorry, I can't say his name.
Tim.
Yeah, Tim.
When you're saying the second name, you're going to me up. Yeah, I remember.
He lives in Bristol, and I bump into him all the time.
No
and it's
way.
just so amazing because we always oh yeah, how's Chung doing? He's you living in Nottingham? He's yeah, I went to go see him last week. I'm oh, everyone's still well connected. So that's what makes everything so much more kind of nicer. You won't be skating with them all the time, but then you always kind of bump into people, and it's just yeah.
So you grew up.
I grew up.
Thing that started skating in Bristol, and then how long before do you go straight from there? You came here before you went to Germany, right?
Yeah, I did. I lived in Germany for 6 months, but
you were here first.
I basically lived in Britain. So when I got back from Nigeria and Ireland and loads of other places, came back to Bristol when I was 10, lived there till I was 19, and then went to Sheffield for 8 years.
Yeah, you were there for a long while.
And then in between being in Sheffield, I was in Germany for 6 months.
Damn.
But I remember as well because that's when Rich, that was when you had the first skate calf clip, and you had the promo down in Bristol.
Wait, when was that?
That was 50-50 in 2012.
Right.
I remember it was a week before I was due to come back from Germany, and I was so gutted. I wanted to be there so bad because I had a projection on the wall, and then loads of people came down from London, Chris and Will, and then everyone was down there from Sheffield and Bristol. I was I want to be down there.
Yeah.
But I was trying to get Rich to get on Skype, but everyone was just so on their period and enjoying themselves so much.
Yeah.
I was
you know Rich for a long time.
Yeah, ages. Because I met him when we used to go to Lloyd's. Oh man, we used to go to Lloyd's and we didn't really know each other. But he used to he was oh yeah, He didn't know my name, but he used to call me Angry Andy, or David.
You got some weird names,
mate. So many. Toffee Muffin as well.
What?
You say David a lot as well.
Yeah, but then
I never Andy, David, Toffee Muffin.
But there's so someone's acting on a bit of a downer, you call them David.
Yeah,
because that's what Rich coined it from. He's oh, you'd get really David if you didn't land a double flip off second.
David.
It's
Stop acting all David.
Well, I used to be known as a guy who'd just go to Lloyd's and just do double flips off second, snap a board, just scream forever.
You know what? We're gonna watch a clip in a second, but I do want to say, you are one of the most happy and energetic, and if you're feeling down and you want to smile, you do have a chat with Mark. Don't get me wrong, I'll give you that. But every now and again,
I'll try.
But there's a flip side to this. When you ain't getting a trick,
mate.
Holy tornado! I ain't just staying out of the way. I'm going to leave the building and probably get on a bus and go to another city because there's Rampage that can kick off. Do you remember trying to film? We were doing the one shot. You were trying to do the hard flip on the.
Oh my god, that was written,
Yeah.
mate. I had 1,000 elements of stress in my head that time because I was trying it on a cruiser board. It was on a one shot.
Yeah.
I was dirty. I was covered in muck.
You were coming out of an old office building doorway.
Oh god,
it was mental.
man. It was really stressful, and I was running out of battery. I had to go around a girl's house. that time as well. And it was just like I was running on a time limit. It was like, and then I remember doing the half flip, and I was just being so bummed. As soon as the camera went off, I was like,
It was hectic, man. It was so yeah. You definitely.
but I do
the happiest guy.
apologise. I don't mean to take it out on anyone, but
There's definitely some tornadoes when you ain't getting a trick. So yeah, that's
I
where that name
don't
came from.
mind. I don't mind.
Yeah,
it's okay.
that's all right.
Yeah, I mean I don't get boards, but I'll just smash mine.
Yeah, smash them up. Hey Nick, do you want to talk about how many boards you focused over your career of
Not
skateboarding?
really, no.
How many you
That's
reckon?
fair enough, man.
I thought. I'm going to tell you anyway. I've watched you go and buy boards from the back, go out there, and what's the record? 15 minutes, brand new board.
I don't know. It's got to be longer than that.
I doubt it.
Maybe a day or something.
Is anybody? I've seen you go out there and in 20 minutes focus brand new boards.
Gotta be done. I
Pop Shovits weren't happening that day, right?
I feel you on that. It's like this.
Why are you trying to deny that this is definitely a staple?
It's nothing to do with skating that you focus your board, is it? You're just having a bad day, I guess.
Literally everything to do with skating. That's like you do
I think
the
you
whole
start being
skateboarding.
hard on
Like
yourself.
you shouldn't,
and that's
you
what
shouldn't have
you
gone
think.
skating. That's what it is. Like, and then you get there and it's not working. So
Should have just walked away.
take your aggression out.
walk
Or something.
away.
We've already talked about you and Chung having a pop shove it off. What about you and Joe 90 having a snap your board off? Who's going to win that?
No,
Can I get
I'm
involved
over
as
that
well?
these days. I don't do that.
No, I haven't seen you in about 10 years probably since
Yeah.
I've seen you in the stress. But Mark, yeah, good.
It was.
Good. So you're angry.
I think
double flipping.
I've learned a few lessons. I think the lesson I mainly learned was I went to Dev once, and then like I was skate. But the thing is, there's loads of things that will just tick off the rage. You know.
Yeah.
For example, you go to a skate park, and then like someone just always dropping in and just not really giving anyone snaking pretty much,
Yeah.
and just completely ignore it. And then it's like, oh, it's kind of frustrating. So I was getting on my nipples a little bit. And then like there's loads of people there, and then you just all it takes is seeing just one skaggy person at Dev just been like, I don't know, just like this, like just melting on the table. You think, what's going on? And then you're trying a trick, and then you nearly hurt yourself. You think that's it. I remember getting my board and just flinging it in the air and seeing it just go towards the car park and thought, oh no, and landed on this BMX's BMW and just dented the bonnet, and I was like, oh you.
Run away!
Chip,
I didn't. No, I didn't. How could I? He was sat next to me on the big block, and I was just like,
yeah, you should have chipped, bro. Just chip.
and I said to him, I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And he was like, oh, I was like, literally, I'll pay whatever you need. And I was like, but luckily he had a mate who works in the car shop, and he was like, oh, it's not gonna be too bad. I thought it'd be worse than that. I was like, how much is it? Like 200 quid. I thought, for some reason I thought it was gonna be worse than that. It's
Yeah,
like a
it
real
can
nice
be.
BMW as well.
Wow. So you learned a lesson that day.
Yeah, you learn your lessons every time. And like, I remember one time I struck my board in the air. I've got a dent in my knuckle because I got one knuckle bigger than the other.
Punch your board.
Yeah, I like threw my board in the air and just went to punch it. And I punched it.
what? Yeah, I've seen you punch a few boards.
I punched the truck and my knuckle like this.
Oh, punch the board.
God dang.
But
man.
I don't mind. I don't know. I've got this like secret mosher inside of me, which I love to mosh
Comes out
around.
sometimes. Alright, we're going to be Sean Fortage to watching a little
You know what
bit.
I'm talking about? I don't know what I'm doing, man.
No, can you put on the Dark Mark? What is this we're about to watch? Because you were telling us it's you doing some boarding.
What?
Is it
what
Lloyd's?
clip? What clip?
The Skate Cafe clip.
Oh,
Give us
right.
some
This
context.
this is the first skate cap video that was made.
Yeah.
And it's when you
And
get
it was
into
just we were just a crew, and it wasn't a brand at the time. But this comes from my my influential mosher days. See, stressing again.
What year is this, Mark?
See,
Oi, to that.
this is the first big spin I actually landed ever in my life.
Oh, Blizzard.
It's so stonky, but
Stonky.
this is
Oh,
after,
I don't see you do those
this
anymore.
was
That's sick.
after Naz when we were all driving back.
She was wearing those as well.
I bought
Oi,
that.
oi.
Yeah, those are the AVEs. Favorite shoes, so sick.
Those bands, yeah.
Yeah, those are Chocolos.
Chuka. I remember them.
Tom Knox used to.
Oh,
Yeah, Tom
did?
Knox used to wear them. So I remember seeing them. with
Yeah,
Naz,
in
and I
that
was like,
colourway with the white.
Yeah. Oh,
oh.
so Steve.
Steve.
Fakey hards.
Yeah, some horrible ones.
Oh, that's a nice one, bro. Big pro.
Look at
Oh.
that. Self-prop.
Did you just go up the camera as well?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what just reminded me, Mark? my first vest from you. You gave me a second-hand vest, and that was when my love started.
This
That
is
black
Cole.
one there in that
This
clip.
is Cole. This is a kid that used to skate with. He's so good at skating.
Ooh,
That's my old school. That was my old school.
Ooh, fuck. Thank you for from down the Savant.
Oh, my girl top was so. Oh my god.
So,
Fuck's
I
sake.
could do
Pardon
anything
me.
with a t-shirt.
That was a good t-shirt though. That's when
looks
girl.
OG as fuck. Oi!
Your board looks really small though.
Probably was.
Yes, that beanie, bro!
Look at that.
Look at that! Wow!
Look at this. Look at this. Hey, yo, what the?
What were you saying?
Joker.
Oh,
This is a
God.
great blueprint
This is
t-shirt on.
so horrible. This.
Oh, big fat fuck.
So big, man.
Yeah, I got fucking. Oh.
Pretty bored. That's where I used to live, where I met Rich. So I moved up to this place called Emerson's Green and got to know Pritchard. That's my old school as well. Represent Sarah Radcliffe. Oh,
Switch
kid.
push. Mark, this is a whole part.
Yeah. It's old. It's probably the nicest memory.
Are you living a chef for this?
No. This is I think a year before I moved Sheffield.
Really? Because
Yeah.
I thought the skate shop
no.
has only been
I
going
wouldn't
for
be
like
trying
7 or
that.
8 years, but it can't have been if you're saying that time.
Well, we were a crew before. It was just like me,
I see. Oh,
Rich.
is that the doubler?
The
Yeah.
big doubles!
I might do that.
Oh,
What do we
big
do
time on
that?
the doubles.
But the original skate calf, like, because it was just a group of friends really. It's like Rich was just into illustration and just hanging out as a crew of people, and it was like Bill, his brother, Tom Gibbs, Jason Lure, who moved down from Yeovil.
Mm-hmm.
He was there for a year and then just met up with Rich and was like, oh my, yeah, we just all vibed. Tom Gibbs, who's from Milton Keynes. James Bush mentioned him in the last one.
Yeah.
he was there. And Ashton as well from Glastonbury. And we was just, I don't know, we're just kind of, Rich got VX and we we're just kind of messing around with it and didn't want to like think of anything serious, but Rich has always been into like wanting to make a brand or something like that. And I think he like branched off from like making skate calf after that.
Do you ride for skate calf? Have you rid for skate? What's the deal there? And I don't.
No, it's like
Rich, what's going on? Double flips down the Lloyds.
Nah, I know.
What's going on, Guani? Fake your hards.
Nah, it's just we're just really close friends, and I love seeing what he does with the company because it's amazing. The way we describe it is like seeing it from like this tiny little baby, and it's just growing to this like mature adult.
But
with,
you're
like,
on the
all these,
you're on the got a part here and stuff. Was that skate cafe?
That was like before Skateboard Cafe was a brand.
Okay.
'Cause it was just like a gang of people just like hanging around and stuff, you know.
I'm glad that you mentioned that
But
part a little earlier on.
Yeah, but yeah, it's rad. It's rad. Rich is
We're going to come back to do some more skateboarding
Homies.
cafe stuff and crying a little bit. But
Homies
Shaun,
for life.
something we didn't speak about when we did the pilot was an old friend of yours and definitely a very old friend of mine who I haven't seen since he got super good and super skate famous, Tom Knox. Because we used to have some family relations obviously here with Doug and all those kind of guys. You know Tom, right? And you've known Tom for quite a while. He used to come over here back in the day.
Like, I guess like if we're always gonna be friends, but like I haven't seen him for like a real long time.
Yeah.
But like when it comes to like social media and that, you feel like you're seeing him like every day, you know.
Constantly.
Yeah. But I haven't spoken to him in a bit, but like he seems like he's doing like real well. I'm like super stoked for him like in the skating and stuff. But like
You used to skate with him back when he was getting the Baker boards. Forget the blueprint stuff.
Yeah,
even
like-
before that. Remember all
We're
that
having a
stuff?
shed section.
yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
That was because he was mate. He filmed that in like a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it seems like we were like even though he was down here for a bit and he was staying probably at Doug's house. I can't really remember right now. No one's gonna know who Doug is, but I guess we all know who Doug is.
We'll show a picture
Shout
of
out
him.
to Doug.
Wanna see
Yeah.
Dougie? We'll
He's
show
in
you.
Mexico right now.
MK.
Yeah, those
Doug
guys
MK.
skateboarding, by the
Represent
way, and the family and the stuff that they do for.
Yeah.
Just to take a second to talk about the causes that they raise money for. They go to skate events and they do food
Yeah,
and
it's like
stuff like
skate
that.
people.
We did like skate pounds.
Yeah, which is what you guys did as well. Was that linked with what you and Rob did? What was the tie in there? Was that separate? or-
Doug's mum was a little bit of a tie into it.
Yeah.
But Doug had been out there before and built the skate parks that we went to, and
How amazing is that?
yeah.
The whole family, though, man. There's the younger brother. There's the older brother who I went to school with, Chris. Who didn't skate, but he's around the world.
And Matt
teaching.
MK as well. He's really
MK,
nice.
yeah.
They're all just such good people, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Ravenous part, like that was like, it looks like we were both like filming or something for a while, but like I'm pretty sure like Tom was here for like when we were filming that for like a week, and yeah, he just did that like no easy.
My theory of Tom is, and look, this sounds like it's a negative, it's a positive.
No, it isn't.
Back here, it is. When we were growing up, he was never kind of. I almost see him as a little bit of like a late bloomer because he was good, but he was he was never ever at the level he was now. He was kind of that light. And in the last 4 or 5 years, you don't think so?
Mate, he's always been good.
He's always been retarded.
No. He's always been good.
My only reference
The
is
level of him now on Dickies and New Balance colorways and stuff. Yeah, but he was good, and now he's on like this crazy.
He had to
level.
grow up though first. They're not gonna like, you know what I mean.
You're taking that as a negative, but I think it's a positive. Like Moggins did the same thing. Moggins was good, and then I didn't see Moggins for about a year, and then Moggins got
real life stuff.
Ridiculously good. He just kind of went up this step where a lot of people maybe hit a peak or something else happened. And I mean in a good way. Tom's kind of on skating with Jamie Foy and all those kind of guys. That's another level from having a few tricks on the Blueprint video. Which is only 7 or 8 years ago.
But it's like it's things like.
But he was
all the like it's gone from like. Because I remember the first time I seen him, I saw him in Groms. Remember Groms?
Yeah.
That was so good. Like old school Lucian Clark, and then Mike Wright, and then Sam Bruce, and they had that American commentator guy who's driving around all the time. Like,
but the thing the fact that what you just said maybe kind of proves my point that those guys did really well. But you look at where Tom's gone to, where the Chris Viles and to those kind of guys have done really well. But he's broken through that glass ceiling.
I think he's just stayed consistent of just constantly smashing it. Because if you think
about, he was so young back then as well. Like
he was doing sponsor wise, he was doing real well at that time though. I think because he was super young and like he was getting vans and like Bakerboards, but it weren't coming from some random shop. You know what I mean? Like he was getting his vans from vans at such a young age. You know what I mean?
Baker was distribution though, right?
Yeah, but that's from the core. You know, I would say that's when it comes to getting Bakerboards in the UK. That's pretty.
Was he on vans? Wow.
Yeah, he's on vans for ages.
I remember the
America.
I remember America.
Really, like, he used to have Vans adverts where he dressed in the Johnny Layton tie-dye. Johnny Layton
mate,
shoes.
I wanted that shoes so bad.
And the hoodie that come with it. It was like, matchups.
I was just like, I ain't getting that hoodie. I ain't getting maybe the tie-dye, but I ain't getting no hoodie.
Get that Volt stuff.
I think I did get the hoodie, the shoes. I got the tie-dye shoes.
He was on Vans, and then
it's called the J-Lace.
America for
that was it. They were called the J-Lace. Yeah.
Sick.
I missed that shoe.
He was at Baker and Vans, then he went America and Blueprint, and now he's absolutely just on another doing some other stuff. It's just interesting because obviously you had a lot of time and you got family ties and friends in London, and then you got Doug, and there was a lot here. So just something we didn't mention, I thought was worth kind of.
Yeah, man, he's such a beast. He's an absolute beast.
Not seen him much in a little while.
No, I haven't seen him in a good while, but like I guess like we're always kind of saying hello on social media, but it's just it's not the same, is it?
Yeah.
It's not the same.
It ain't the same,
and it never will be. So if you try and tell me it's the same, I'm gonna say no. Simple as.
I want to talk about when you guys first met each other. Do you remember the moment?
I got two very good memories of like the first meeting. Sure.
I want to make sure before. Can we play the clip that we got of me asking Shaun on the pilot?
He's bearded.
Shaun, I'm gonna play you a clip here. I'm not trying to call you out, but we had a little bit. No, we ain't.
Can I get
I'm gonna show you the clip of when I asked you the first time me and you met. From the pilot episode.
You don't want to turn it up.
Turn it up. Where's the controlling?
Wait, what are you showing?
A little bit of this.
Oh God! So you could show something embarrassing about me?
No. See this number here.
After I told myself in Sheffield and turned to you, we met in Southbank.
Yeah, you and Daddy Real.
I remember that.
See, I went and I said to you.
I think I was with Joe Vickers and Rob Dakin. I think that was the time afterwards, no?
No, because like he must, I swear he must have been together because like the day I got introduced.
Yo, man.
So you said it. So because that's all we need. This. You said it's only happened once. When I showed Rob Dakin, the pilot, Shaun, he messaged me and was like, "What's wrong with Shaun? He's forgotten about the day we met. It was definitely me and Rob Dakin that met you." And in the clip, you're like, Nah, man, I would have never forgot that. It was a definite memory. Definitely you. It's in the garbage. So the reason I'm bringing it up is because I want you to tell me the first time you met Mark and see if it sticks
So
up.
he's
with
trying
the
to
first
embarrass
time.
me. You know what I mean? Like, that's exactly what he's trying to do. Standard!
But I've got.
Sort of Mr. and Mrs. basically. How well do you know?
How well do you know?
See what I
Mark.
mean, though?
So do
Rinse
you
him
know
back.
the first time you met Mark?
Rinse him back.
When was the first time you got a hair like that?
Oh!
Come back like
Hey,
that.
it's changed if
Yeah,
you watch it. It was slim, it was half the size.
Fuck, man, I don't know, man. God. Oh, you're calling me out like that. I got a beer
Just
now.
asking you met Mark.
Yeah, I know.
Mark, do you remember the first time you met Shaun?
Mark will remember.
Of course, but it's like you can't really compare because I've got such a pinpoint memory of loads of different things. Like,
You know, yeah, he knows I'm basically, when it comes to memories, I'm a waste man.
no,
I'm saying this
Let me
about
be your
my-
memory vault then.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, calm down.
Calm down, then.
Well, the first time I met him is when, like, a group of us from Bristol, we did a road trip up to the north. We just drove up. We called it Bono up north, which is Bono, you know, the South Park reference, taking a crap.
Yeah.
And then we went to like Stoke. It was wet, and then we drove to Manchester. And then it was really wet there, and then we bumped into like Rogie and Ollie Time, and they were going to a Burnley skate jam.
Yeah.
The last Burnley skate jam before it closed. It was a 24-hour jam, and then we were looking for a place to camp because we were like tents and all this shit. And then they're like, oh, just camp in the skate park. So we just camped in the skate park, and like loads of people were skating. Like Ashton and Tom were like still like nollie back heeling driveways and all that kind of jazz. Oh, sorry.
It's just
Right.
it was just a noise.
On the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we ended up like going to Leeds after, and then going to Sheffield for a last stop. And then I remember taking that kind of whole trip. And I was like, let's just see where it's comfortable at North. And I was like, it'd be really nice to, you know, come to Sheffield or Leeds or one of the universities, just see what the skate park's seeing and saying. But I remember we turned up to Dev and saw like Liam Sprout, Arthur, Shaun, like. We bumped into Rome on Division Street, and then we just jumped out of the car, and I was like, oh my god, it's drink. I was like, oh, do you know where Dev is? Like, yeah, just there, mate. And I was like, oh, just there. To people who've never been, it's like, we just didn't know where to park either. Just most awkward people ever. Paid for like parking and everything because we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
We just like turned up to Dev, and then like Sprout just came up to me and was like, you alright? I'm Liam. And I was like, hi, I'm Mark. How's it going? I was like, oh. And then I remember seeing Shaun's part on the Ravenous video and the Concrete Poets video.
Right as block.
So video was.
Yeah, it is right as
Henry
block.
killing
Go
it. Yeah.
Henry Edwards Wood.
And I remember seeing it. I was like, oh, there's that guy from the video. I was like, oh, there's that Shaun guy. And I remember I used to go on like that Safeway mob.
Wow.
I used to go on that sick kid. Man, trust me, I'm
Safeway mob. You
I'm
remember
a
that?
proper internet.
Was that Millhouse? Which way?
Yeah, it was. Like,
Yeah,
Mike-
kind of like. It was, I've not heard that
like,
in forever.
Like Matt Hurst used to film the
used to-
edits on the curbs and stuff.
You remember the things you used to do down here? We were like extreme double anglio, and it was like a weird little like South Park Canadian people head kind of bobbing up and down. I was doing some cool stuff back in the day.
You got the memory,
And
man.
then I remember seeing that, and I was just like, oh, it's like, oh, these are all the guys and stuff from the like all the, I don't know, material that I've watched.
Yeah.
And I remember just them like seeing everyone just skate like Dev on a really hot, warm day, and I was just like, man, I want to be a part of this life so bad. I was like, this looks really good, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Sheffield for university, and that's the decision where I made like there and then.
Did you speak to Shaun?
I
then?
spoke to Shaun very briefly, but I remember just being like a little bit shy. I was like, there's that guy from the videos. It's like,
So that was.
Thanks, man.
So that was
Being
like
so shy.
8 years ago.
yeah,
Shaun-
that was not actually. Well, let's put in context. 9 years ago.
Okay.
And then I moved to Sheffield, and then the first time I
Yeah,
met him
sorry.
after that was, we just bumped into Dev and just started.
What
hanging
about
out.
what about?
We said
Mosley,
he
man.
was we started working at Size. Well, I got a job at Size. Who got me the job at Size? I think it was definitely you got me the job. But I remember having an interview for Size, and he was like, "Yeah, I got the job." And I remember just working with, it was like me, Snoop, Liam, Will Mason,
Will Mason.
Philippa, who's still who's going out.
Who's now with Will? Yeah.
Yeah, they've gone out for ages.
I did not know you were at size. I'd forgotten
Alex.
that.
Alex as well. Yeah. There was Isabel, and then a few other people. Taylor as well. Like, it was just awesome because it was like, remember like Nathan, Snoop just being showing me like kind of the way of working in retail and just kind of like introducing me to kind of like sales and stuff. And he was like, he's my grandmaster of retail.
Well, enough
Fist
being
bump.
shared upon this sofa.
Fist bump.
So do you remember that? Obviously, that's going to stand out a lot more to stopping now. Stand out a lot more to Mark than it will to you because you came last bit. So do you remember kind of like the first, like maybe not the first meeting, but you guys become pretty close, right? Because you guys were close friends when you're here. You got
Skating.
couple of hobbies in common: skateboarding.
Yeah.
Chilling.
I'll let you tell
Music. Devil's lettuce.
Yeah.
What? Devil's lettuce.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's another
one.
realm within there.
Yeah, go on.
We just chill, man. We got the same
Yeah.
kind of energy, I guess. We get hyped
Yeah.
up, like me and him just like talking like breeze, as we call it.
Yeah.
Like,
Chatting the breeze.
And like
Chatting the breeze,
we'd
which is
be
just chatting rubbish.
putting on like hip hop instrumentals and stuff when we lived with
Yeah,
like
man.
Christian and Zach and
Yeah.
Fisher and like Crawford.
big shout out to
And,
all those guys.
And yeah, I remember we would just be jamming in like whatever's room and just like listening to different hip hop and just rapping for ages and then just talking crap like. And then
Oh,
we just
mate,
started
it's the
calling
one.
it Breeze. But I love it though, man. Like I've got a set of BlackBerry edits on YouTube, and then there's just so many bits of just Breeze and house
mate.
party stuff, and them just chatting crap. But
So good.
It is awesome though.
Good times.
Can't ask for anything better.
Do you want to see what me and Shaun were saying about you on the pilot episode? Because I got that clip as well, which leads into a clip I want to show.
Man.
No, because this is good. This is the nice stuff. We're being nice about all.
Probably something I got wrong, right?
No. No, you didn't get nothing wrong.
What happened was
Oh, it's sideways.
Yeah, that's how I like it, man.
Pritchard.
Well, we'll play it the right way in the edit.
You know, yeah, absolute legend.
You can just take a second to big up Dark Mark.
Thank you.
Boy.
Does that make you feel sat on the sofa?
Just really out of character, but it's okay.
You know, sorry to interrupt you, Shaun, but you know, I think of Dark Mark, you know, all I can see is the freaky frontside 360 ollie the wrong way down dead free.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
That is.
It's not the wrong way though. You guys are all tripping if you're doing it the other way.
No, I mean because I meant it's the wrong way.
Because of crackers.
I didn't say it was the wrong way.
Just seriously messed up now.
Yeah. He's like, that's like one of the tricks he feels comfortable with.
Is that crazy?
Yeah.
Doing it down South Bank at 7, I see it down there.
Yeah.
Like really straight legged all the time though. Got tall man syndrome.
Is he back in Bristol now?
What, down Lloyd's 3?
Yes, I'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah, on point.
Is it big frontside?
Oh, my knees just all up in my face.
Underrated, man. Dark Mark.
Did you frontside big spin down the Lloyds?
Yeah, front spokesman.
See? Nailed it. We got memories for I wasn't even there and we got it right.
Fakey, you mad? Oh my god. One day. No claims. No claims.
So, not only did I want, there's two reasons I want to share that. One, because it's nice and we're talking about it and we get to show what the cellar like before we got all the nice new sofa and stuff. And two is the fakey frontside 360 that you're saying you did the easy way. It's nuts. It's a crazy trick. I found it on an edit that you used to make. That you were on a lot of, Shaun. Remember the edits?
You were on there as well. Everyone's in there.
Well,
that's why I like
your
it.
edits?
Yeah, the BlackBerry
Yeah,
edits and stuff.
everyone's on it, man.
What's this one called?
Oh, mate.
Do you remember the names of them?
It was like Blase.
I'll start from most recent. So the first one's a hangover food, the Piss Blaze trailer. The ninth. 39 million women. 666. Number 3's called like Pumper Monster. I don't know.
Sickest names.
I think number 6 is actually called Action Black. But it just
Action Black.
But it just comes from watching like I love crap films and like really.
I love crap.
I got a buzz off it. It makes me feel so happy.
Well, let's
You just laugh
watch.
at phrases.
We got to watch the clip because this annoys me that this ain't in no kind of like there was no sequence of it, no nothing. Oh, here it is.
Oh god, it's such a cool.
Pump on
Look at
monsters.
that, look at that sick.
This is filmed from like a Japanese game show. It's like there's a big dinosaur just like in a man in a suit.
Pum.
See, there he is.
Killed on your black.
I can do all the sounds for it.
He just made this
Man,
his
it's
bedroom on
so
the
good. There's
Yeah.
so many good bits of footage, like Taylor, MBJ, I'm straight.
Yeah.
Look, that's
Atlantic Drift.
Timmy.
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 Look at Timmy. Look
There
at
it is.
that.
That's so sick.
That was
That
dope.
was a good half flip.
Timmy.
See, Pump on Monster Timmy. that?
Is that the Bumper Monster?
Mate, there's so many. I smell down.
I smell down.
Just weed, man. See?
Yo, yo!
See? That's the reason why we
Yeah,
like him, man.
you don't know where he is.
What the fuck? Oh, I missed that guy. Man.
Yeah.
That was like the Dev Jam.
Yeah, it was the Dev Jam.
Oh!
Who was that?
Shit! What the fuck? Oh god!
Oh,
That's Denver, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Kicking
man.
a football at him.
Oh my days, man.
We've seen a bit more than we planned on
Isaac.
seeing, but
Actually, the time thing there, that's why.
It,
It rolls.
I think. Oh, my
Oh, that's my
MK!
MK,
See,
there you
represent. See, there he is. Right
there
there.
he is.
Alright.
There it is.
Sorry, man.
I don't even
Here
know
he is,
why.
the fake here.
I just wanted to include.
Who's this?
So
Oh, who's that guy with the
MBJ.
microphone with the vest on?
Mubby Joe. Nathan,
What
man.
am
Nathan
I
Pro
wearing?
Skate. My God.
Oh, mate, he's
So
so good.
Yeah,
good.
Brad, half flip.
Douche.
He
Come
was
on,
a
man.
dude.
Get out of the car and get on your skateboard, fam.
What was Mallow doing that day?
We were doing that on
Killing
purpose.
it.
We were just dressing it as both. He tucked his socks into his
What?
trousers.
We're backside big
And then
spinner.
this next trick's first go as well. Actually, no, not that one. He
What a
does that
ride.
every day, every day. That was
That
first go.
is crack, isn't it? And would have been the last tricker, but
Beast.
I don't even know why.
the ride away here, Mark.
It's so straight legged. It's horrible, man. This is the problem of being a tall skater.
One more time.
You have this thing in your leg that's like, no, you will not bend your legs anymore.
I hear that.
Definitely.
I just can.
It's bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look, you do the first 180 bit.
Well, sometimes, sometimes when
it's
I
the
lie
way you
straight,
kinda-
look,
Look at that.
my front, my back foot, my back
so
leg
gnarly.
doesn't
That
seem
is
to
gnarly,
bend.
It's just so blind. It's just because
The wall
it's just
there as
complete
well.
blindside. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
There ain't much room up there at the top of that third ledge. It's not
Yeah,
wide.
I don't mind it.
And there's
though.
like a few
I love this
fires
clip of
down.
Liam when he barks like a dog in the edit, and it's just dead funny. He just goes, wait, you can see it.
So there you go. We have been wanting to show that. I couldn't
the
find that
Pumper
for ages.
Monster.
Probably because it was called Pumper Monster and not.
Yeah, it's probably the most obscure names you'll be able to see on YouTube.
Yeah,
Bottom
that's
third
what's good because
stuff.
if you know, then you know.
Yeah, you don't know now, you know.
Sean, so you skate a lot in Bristol as well because that's obviously where the skatecast stuff is. So obviously with Mark being here and being there, you guys have obviously got a collection of mates here that you share and a collection of mates there that you share. What's going on with the skatecast stuff at the minute? Like, is it you still skating there? What's the deal
yeah,
with that?
I just go down there when I can afford it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's just. I guess it's just the same deal as here. I guess. If anything, just as good. Everyone's safe, man. Everyone in the Bristol scene, everyone's super nice. So like when I get there, I could not go there for like a year or something and still feel like, you know, what I mean, like yeah, pretty welcome, man. Like, who is it? Like, I go down to Bristol and sometimes I go down to Bristol and I don't see Pat.
Yeah.
You know, Pat. Is it,
Pat Gary.
Yeah, and
Pig.
But then Pig. Why is that his nickname?
He's gonna hate that.
I mean,
No,
Pat.
PG.
I mean, Pat.
PG.
And yeah, and then I see him, and it's just like I saw him yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, they're all super sound. But with the whole skatecraft thing, I guess at the moment we're just trying to film here and there every time, but nothing too serious at the moment.
Working on another part.
Always, I guess, but nothing like not going like in. But it's like, I guess if you're not up to it, like.
Yeah, I
it's
was
just
working
like,
on getting.
Yeah, just trying to get a clip.
So, like I said, you teammates with Karan, Mark's friends with Karan, so it's like a cool little thing over there,
God knows how I'm on the same team as Karan, but yeah.
which is mental.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's not like
Because I was watching that guy.
He's so good. Like,
And now I'm on the same team. I don't get it, but I get it.
yeah, and we're all welcome. Where would you stay when you're over there?
I'll stay.
Sometimes with me.
I'm gonna say you
Yeah,
stay
with
Mark, now,
Mark
right?
most of the time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's always with you.
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
always
The
with
last 3 times has been, yeah.
You ever think about making the move there? Because now Farrow's gone as well. Wow, Farrow is good on a skateboard. If you don't know, everyone knows Farrow is now. You know. You've
Wayward.
seen him in the
With the Wayward.
yeah. Oh man, show him.
Wayward.
Show him to me.
It's like just this one photo.
Yeah, you ever thought about making the? There it is, the kickflip.
Yeah, real good.
Show this one. Yeah, it is. Show it straightforward. Big shout out to that man right there,
But yeah,
Steez.
yeah, dope.
And that clip of him
that-
dropping
and
in on
Calvin as
that,
well,
dripping in on that mini ramp. Yeah, Calvin as well, who's working on
Yeah.
some special stuff. I know he's been out for. We're gonna have to. is it 6 episodes now in a row, and we're going to have to mention him. Ford is yet again being name dropped in this episode. I don't know how he keeps sneaking his way on in there, but he's been filming a whole bunch of stuff with Calvin and those guys as well. So, and I hear that there's some pretty silly footage coming out of.
Man, like, I think Calvin and Farron are just machines. Like, and also as well with like Ford, he's probably keen to just film like those guys, and like Calvin just do the most retarded stuff, just messing around with flat. He's got such a passive gangster attitude. I'm like, I love it.
I feel like with Calvin skating, I think like you can see like, I feel like in Calvin skating you can see that he's really inspired by the skaters he's into.
Yeah.
Because he's really solid like on his board and that, and it's just like he's blatantly like with how solid he is, you can tell he's a fan of someone who's like a boss, like he's a boss man on a board, so you can tell he's a massive fan of someone else who's a boss man.
Really banging nollie hardfoots like he does Kareem Campbell alongside Nakal, that Nakal guy who's sponsored by Adidas. But then that's Nakal. Like Kareem Campbell's nephew. Do you know what I mean?
Is it? I never knew
that. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Kareem Campbell's nephew. But like it's like I don't know, the nollie hardfoot game is strong with it.
Yeah, with this one.
With Calvin.
So you never thought about making the move there with Mark?
It'd be cool to it'd be nice to get out of chef but like I guess you need the moolah, which I don't have because I'm broke.
Tech decker on that though.
Yeah, I might start tech decking. Yeah, and then turn pro, and then get some money through that.
Just do like a Radox and
you've been doing these Instagrams where you just talk about Radox.
I think more than anything, that is a gangster thing to have. Because like more than anything, it's like skaters get probably the most pointless things. It's like, oh, we'll give you some.
Talk to me about the Radox stuff, because it's hectic. I love it.
It's hectic.
No, in a good way.
Coming from my man.
No, in a good way. Hectic ain't no bad thing. It's a good thing, but you're like dressing up and you're like passing Radox to yourself and stuff, and I like it.
I live on my ones, you know what I mean? I'm a little bed sitting that, you know what I mean? I'm in bed sitting that, you know what I mean? All of my ones. And it's just like, I get bored, you know what I mean? I have some rice and pea in that. And it's just like, I finished my rice and pea, I'm bored in that. So like, I just do little clips, I'm like, think about something like that. I'm like, fuck it, just be like, I'll take like a second to do, like I'll just be like, it sounds bad, but I guess I'm like, I laugh in my head about the idea, so I guess I'm kind of laughing at my own jokes, but Buck knows, but like, just do it real quick, and just iMovie it, innit? Like as soon as I like figured out how to use iMovie in that, like I was just like, just changed my life.
I remember seeing you a couple of days after you've been shown it, and you were like, Nathan, wow, everything's changed now, I'm gonna be doing this stuff from now on, and that was a couple of years ago. So mate, you've been doing loads of it.
I'm just trying to have a laugh, mate.
When you tag Radox in, because I noticed you do.
I didn't tag Radox in the first one originally.
Right.
I just it was like I hashtag Radox just for a joke, and then one of the guys who ride for Skatecaf, Harry Ogilvie, who's an absolute ripper on a board, by the way. He tagged Radox UK in them, and it was just like, send my boy some stuff or something like that.
Did they ever get reply or get in touch or like
Yeah, no, that's the thing. They commented back, and they were just like, Mr. Currie deserves some treats for this or something like that, and they said DM us or whatever, and I DM'd them for a joke or whatever, and he was like, oh yeah, we'll send you some stuff or whatever. I gave him my address because obviously they asked for it. And I didn't hear anything from him for ages, and I was just like, who was I talking to? Ronnie Caller, we were at Dev. And he was like, you should message him again to make sure you're getting some stuff. And I was like, making a joke. I made a joke. I was like, should I say my balls are right sweaty? Like, I don't have it, my shower's not working. Like, are you going to send me this or what? Like, and I literally pretty much sent him that message. I was like, my balls are sweaty. Like I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, and he was just like, and he cracked up. They sent a message back, and he was like, don't worry, it's on its way or whatever. And then I just got a couple weeks later, I just got a knock on my door. There's a box of 3 Radox maps.
Amazing.
Do you not know
that?
No
idea they actually sent you some stuff out.
Yeah, they sent me 3 foam baths. Like, it was pretty funny. I've used them all, by the way. Radox. Yeah.
Come on.
Hit me up with bath salts. I don't want bath like foam bath. I want bath salts. You know what I mean? I'm a skateboarder. I'm an athlete. You know what I mean? I need to make sure my muscles are relaxed. You know what I mean? Like,
He knows what he wants.
I know what I need, bro, not want.
Don't let
Sean,
him
you
tell
made my
you.
mouth hurt from laughing so much. That was amazing.
Yeah,
I had
bath
no
salts,
idea.
please.
I was because I saw some, like, when I was in Instagram in Bristol, I literally just couldn't. I was like, yo, how did you get that? That is so sick. And it started made me think as well. I was like, that should be more of a kind of a thing. Like, I don't know, because obviously everyone you skate for like 7 hours, and you go home, you have a shower, you ain't got any Radox. Or
You don't
anything,
need these energy drink sponsors.
Yeah,
you need
yeah.
some.
Get them straight out the window, man.
You need
Get
some
that-
soap
get that
sponsors,
niceness in there.
fresh
You know what I
towel
mean?
sponsor, do you mean
Of course.
slipper
Oh my
sponsor?
God, slipper sponsor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dressing gown sponsor.
The dressing gown
Hit me
sponsor.
up, please.
Yeah.
M&S, baby, come on.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay.
Snap.
We showed when we kind of left this last time. We talked about when you started skating. We talked about Vans. We talked about Concrete Poets. We talked about Brass Monkey. But I want to know kind of more. We kind of stopped. We did past. We did present. We didn't kind of go forward. What's your plan? Maybe for the next couple of skate steps, you want to go pro. You wanted to keep riding for
Oh,
Vans.
how dare you ask me that?
Why is that? Why is
you know
that?
what I'm saying, man, with that shit, man.
Well, no, because
Surely.
like you get some guys that are like, yeah, like, and you get people like we spoke about Boots and Moggins on the Death Ep, and they were just guys that knew that they didn't want to go pro, and Boots did have a pro board, and he was like, it's not for me.
Boots was here.
No, we had the Death Team guys, but obviously
Oh, right.
Boots was such a name that was so good, had front covers of.
It was like the main super
I was
guy.
talking to him on
Yeah,
Instagram the other day.
yeah, he's an awesome guy, and then he just was like, you know what, it's ain't for me no more. And then there's some guys that obviously know that want to be pro and kind of have, like, there's certain things people want to have a video part, you want to get a picture in the magazine. Is having a pro board something you want to do, or is it not really something that kind of interests you?
Man, having a pro board is like surely any like skateboarder's kind of like. It's like a little kiddie skateboarder dream. Like obviously you would love, like any skater would love that.
Yeah.
But you got to think about it realistically. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty like a big thing to ask for, I guess.
Yeah.
Like you know how it is, man. There's so many skateboarders. Like you can't just like you can't. I don't know. I don't even know what to say to that, man.
Well, like,
like what do you like?
I don't know, but like, you know, it's what
I just want
people
to
be
skate.
wanting
I just want to skate.
and just see what
and
happens
feel-
and stuff, you know.
Like I'm not thinking about anything like that.
Yeah.
I just want to skate and just.
How many pros does Skate Cav have now? Obviously, Cran
It's
is
just
Dom.
two. Dom Henry.
Did Dom know that he was going to go pro? Was it just like a surprise? And
I think he did know.
I
I think I'm pretty. Oh, I think he did know. I think he might have spoke to Rich about, it, but I'm not. I can't say yes or no. Actually,
neither
to be
can
honest.
I. I was like, no,
I swear, like someone told me that he did know, but then I can't be certain about that. But like, from how I know Dom, I can imagine he wouldn't want to. Like, I don't know. Like, I
that's
don't
what
know.
he
he's
said.
a- but
I had to
the
ask because I
thing
find
is,
it
he's like-
interesting. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
he's
I'm
just
not sure. Basically, I'm not sure.
he's just like gnarly how good he is. Like the trick demographic he has is just completely off the scale. So to have someone on that company and not kind of give him the opportunity, and then obviously he works in like the skate industry as well. It seemed like kind of obvious as well, and then
Yeah.
with the board that came out with the whole like kind of stand-up comedy thing,
Yeah.
kind of matches his personality as well. So
yeah,
I
it's
think.
bored with us. It's awesome.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Stand up. What's going on, Snoop? You good?
Oh, good, mate.
Yeah, that's what we say. Bling bling. You know
So, working on Skate Cav part. Not sure about the name on the old wood. How's things going with Vans? You been going on trips with them?
Yeah,
Comps,
man, I got my
anything?
shoe coming out soon. And, you know, what I mean, the colorway. Snoop, you know about the colorway, innit?
Yeah.
And you know, I've been working on that colorway for like, what was that, 17 years? No, I'm joking. Yeah, God knows. But Vans, like, it's pretty much same deal. Like the other day, I think the last thing I did with those guys was just national.
Did you go up to Leeds?
Yeah, it's like National Skateboard Co. did like a kind of like street skate. They're doing a tour, around the UK or whatever. And they went to Leeds, and Vans were sponsoring it, and it was basically skate Leeds Street, and do some tricks, and you get some free product. And so Vans shoes were being thrown out and stuff like that.
Sick.
So I was just like there just to join in and just skate with everyone and stuff like that. And it was an amazing day out.
When you were introduced as a special guest.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they did.
It's so sick.
But I guess to
That's
them it's
awesome,
not
man.
a big deal, like to them. But like to me, I was just like, I guess I don't get up to like things like that too much. It's like Manhead, Josh Young, who's like the
TM, right?
Yeah, the Vans UK TM. He was just, you coming down? I was just like, yeah, come down. And then next thing, I just see my name's on the National Skateboard Co. Instagram, just like with a special Vans guest. Shaun Currie and Jordan Sharkey. I was like, what the hell? No, I've definitely got to go. I ain't got no choice. I was like, oh. It wasn't a big. I got there and it wasn't a big deal at all. Like, but when you see that before you go to something, you're not even sure what's going to be saying.
You like that kind of stuff? Like,
Huh?
You like that? Being tied in that kind of stuff? Is that like
Go
good?
to like events and stuff.
You know, yeah. Is it like, do you feel
That don't
hyped on
happen-
that,
see,
or you're
this-
like, oh, I don't like that?
It's not that I don't like it. It's just I didn't expect it. You know, so it's like
Yeah.
anyone. You know what I mean? You'd feel like, you know what I mean? Like if you were going somewhere and someone kind of like put you on a like that, surely you'd be like, even though you were going like, and I don't know. But yeah, like I don't mind it, but I wouldn't mind it if I knew before. You know what I mean? It's all good either way. It's all good.
The UK vans, they like ever doing a video? They're filming for anything? Do you like put clips out for vans or
Not
whatever?
that I know
Is it
of,
more-
no. But I think it's more of a
more
European thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like it's like if they're doing a video, it's like from what I've like noticed, it's like some UK riders will go on to a European Vans trip and they'll get tricks on a European edit, you know.
Yep.
So it's like Maned, the Josh Young, he's on the European team or whatever, but he's like a UK representative of that. And then you got Jordan Sharkey and Chris Vile and
Crystal
stuff.
riding, yeah.
Yeah.
Who are the other UK guys? You, Chris, Jordan Sharkey.
Chris isn't on the UK team. He's on the European team.
Oh, is he the
but when I
European
mean,
team?
he's like from the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's like repping. He reps like the UK, I guess. Like, and you. But when it comes to the UK team, there's like loads. I guess it's like I don't even know, man. I'm not sure if it's a UK thing or if it's just a flow thing. It's hard to say. I don't know because there's loads of younger guys I don't even know of who get shoes and I don't know their names.
How does it? What do you get? Like, do you just speak to Manad every month or so, every couple of months, or do you just get? How does it even that kind of thing would deal work?
Just when I need some shoes.
You just get in touch and send you some stuff out.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But you that we actually the first one. Been a long time. Like it's got to be nearly. I reckon it's been nearly 10 years. Which is
what
crazy that you've been
representing
riding
Vans,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, it probably has been, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy when you think about it. Like, but I don't know how I've been blagging it for this long.
Yeah.
But I blagged it,
But you've been
and I'm
there.
gonna keep on blagging.
Oh, right.
Joking.
No,
The thing
Radox
that
pro
stoked
team.
me out. The thing that stoked me out is I remember going on the Vans website, the Vans Skate UK website, and then like just seeing all the UK pros. I was like Aaron Sweeney.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus
Sweeney.
Christ, so good,
Swiney.
so good. And then I remember seeing Aaron Sweeney, and then a few other people, and then Manhead, and then I saw Shaun as well, and I was like, oh shit, oh I know it.
That's
I
right.
just got really hyped because you can see it on the internet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And someone really stoked you out. I was like, UK.
Yeah, absolutely.
UK
It's all
representing
about like
Vans. Done
it's a
now.
staple. You want to see Shaun doing some tricks wearing some Vans? 'Cause
Yeah,
that's what
hell
I'd
yeah.
like to do. We didn't do this last time. We got it. We got the old case there. What about a James Cruikshank special?
Sick.
A little bit of brass monkey.
Shanky
Tune
blank.
is so good. The tune is so
Shanky
good.
blanky.
This video is
Let's have
dope.
a look see of Shanky blank. Shanky blank.
Click of the Shaun.
Always black.
See if we get a bit of volume in it.
Oh, can you
Great
turn it
video.
up? Didn't Alpha Tub do the motion graphics for it? Oh man, it's so good.
Oh man, I need to learn that trick again. I've lost everything in this.
Sick, that
Who?
hoop
I
hop.
remember who.
Yeah.
Who?
Everything.
Scott.
Scott McGill. Is it
Yeah.
Scott McGill?
Yeah.
I don't even know anymore.
Ooh, nice.
I used to do the
Rest
Biggie
in peace to that
t-shirts.
spot. Absolutely
Ain't
sick.
it, man?
What was that spot called?
DIY.
DIY. Strictly.
DIY.
It was never known as any other name ever
No, it
again.
was just called DIY. I
Just
think.
DIY.
Was it not like Tesco?
No, just DIY. No,
Wasn't it something side?
no, DIY side.
What was it? No, say it.
Something
Slim side.
I can't
Slim
remember.
side. As in slim
Was it
side.
Slim side.
Yeah,
God,
DIY.
I wanted those fucking white chokers so bad, man. Chalk.
There's a white chalk. Those were so good to
Oh
skate in, I'm not
man,
gonna lie.
fucking beast, man.
That spot. But
I'd definitely say that was a Shaun Currie, the old big spin heel flip. Very, very delightful move that you performed.
oh man, you got
Another
this.
one, the front
sick.
side flip. Beat it, the sweet.
Oh, such a good flip.
Yeah.
I love that game.
We did that like 3 times just a joke or whatever. Like, so good.
Take break. Action.
2011, this Shaun. How crazy is that?
Time don't fly.
I remember
I did
distinctly.
not pop that, just so you know.
Yeah, but that's you know, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
You
Wait,
don't
wait.
know.
That was in a Vans edit as well.
Was
I remember seeing
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Those
Opera
banks
stuff.
as well.
Yeah. Really great part, this is, Shaun.
Thanks, Nath.
Oh, we should play your section as well, Nathan.
Hey, whoa, you waste, man. You know you gotta play your
Let's not do that.
Alright, Snoop, no problem, Snoop.
We don't need his head any bigger.
What's that about? I think that's a
That's my
compliment,
Tony
Nick.
Hawk maneuvers out here. You got to remember
Wait,
that.
Who are you shooting here, Shaun?
What
Everyone.
do you call it? I can't remember. Like someone had like a gun app, like, and it sounded so real, and I was just like, I was genuinely doing that by myself.
That's a good spot in chess.
Yeah.
I think, didn't Will Mason do like frontside
Yeah, I think it's
flip,
about-
switch manual? Or didn't do like
I think he just front side flipped it maybe.
Yeah, front
Yeah,
side
real
flip.
good section. Oh, all right.
Yeah, this tune is really, really
The
good.
monument's still there though, so hopefully that's
Nah, it's gonna be grass, man.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you can see the picture. Like, you can see what it's all about.
Those blue chuckers as well.
Yeah. You get some nice vans. Did you
Yeah,
have a choice? Or did they just
Um,
send you whatever?
I guess they sent me whatever. I think I told them what I liked, but you know what I mean. It's always a surprise kind of thing. It was like there was a time where it was just chuckers, and I wasn't hating on that anyway. So
Yeah.
They were the best. They were my favourites.
got some yellow.
I totally forgot about this rad tune.
I missed that road gap.
Oh,
Train station.
Yeah.
road gap
Mate,
was
Is
sick.
it,
So
is it
good.
gone?
Yeah.
yeah, mate,
it's not there
long gone.
I didn't know that.
Didn't Moggins do like I think Moggins did the last trick I saw him.
That's big, that, yeah.
That's so
just down
sick.
the road, yeah.
Sick.
It's all real dark now,
Classic
isn't
spot. Oh,
That.
tray flip, yes.
Yes.
Curry, man.
it? Monty.
That.
Super. Reynolds at 5 barely, all that. Yeah, you could have done that like down like.
I remember
twice
you
the
did
size.
this when we were going to the show. No, this was another time. But I remember him. That's
Wait, I
so
pooed
big.
myself doing that. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, I gotta stick it. Put my hand down. I'm like, I'm not gonna try again.
That's when we were practicing Dragon Ball Z moves.
Practicing before you went pro at it.
Shank,
Yeah.
cut me out, Shank cut me out the clip.
Amazing.
God, shank.
Hey.
I totally forgot that this was in here. I had blonde hair, me and Shaun Currie. What was I doing?
Back in the day.
Why have I got a kazoo?
Just up the road from the kidnap spot.
Good times.
There
Good
it
times.
is.
Good times.
Yeah, we don't need to see whatever's going on here, so we just get rid of that. I think that's when me and Dave got kicked out of
Yeah.
Tesco for pretending to be.
So good, so
Businessman.
good. That like, I'm not gonna lie, I've watched that many a times. It's like, is this enough for you?
That was the first kind of like comedy
That-
thing
oh.
I'd ever done, and we got an actual. We paid an actual prostitute £3. to
Yeah,
do some
that's
acting.
gnarly,
We pa-
man.
That was really out of order, and she knocked on the window and said, "Oh my God, is that Dave Adlington in your car?" And we just drove off. It's all part of the plan. It was the easiest £3. She was like, "Is that all you want for £3?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we don't need nothing else. That's fine."
when you're in Tesco's and you're like, is this good enough for you, sir? And he's just like, no, higher. And you're just like, no. And you just go to the top shelf, like obviously up there, like there's all the good stuff. But anyway,
Oh, that was good. So, you've been filming with Ford for anything at the minute? You working on anything with them? Or you
hell
just...
no.
Why? Nah,
Nah, I'm not, man. I don't film with Ford. He's like, I guess I'm trying to film for Skatecast stuff.
Is he not? Will he not film for other stuff? Is it only his stuff?
No, it's because
he's
his
kinda-
camera's different. Like, I guess
okay.
like all Skatecast stuff would be filmed on like a VX,
Yeah.
VX 1000.
high definition.
And he's got some real high definition thing which looks sick, looks real dope, but it's like
Different
I wouldn't be
style,
able to I wouldn't be able to use it for Skatecast, so
Sick.
it'd just be kind of pointlessy.
Well, as we're winding down, because we want to. The only thing we are going to do again, because it's so good, is watch a little bit of your Skate Calf recently part, because we want to talk about the last trick in, because it's so good. You just like making the noise there, do you? For the
No,
old...
just save the word. Save the word, the seagulls.
But before we do, I want to talk about things. Because we forgot this last time. We had Nick down and we were just having a chat. Get the urethane stuff still? You get the wheel stuff?
Yeah, man. Like I was speaking to Nick and Kate and Nicholson.
Oh, when they were down here?
Yeah, not long ago. It was proper sick, like hanging out with them. Because I'm not gonna lie, like even though they like give me wheels and stuff like that, I was still, and they're super sound in that. I was definitely like inside my head, just like kind of like fanning out in my head, like just watching them skate and
legends,
stuff.
man.
Yeah, they are
That
legends,
Martin Nichols
man.
guy's got such good.
It was so awesome, kind of having it down
Honestly,
here. Do you know
Mark
what I mean?
Nicholson,
Like,
his section on Hello Coco, I used to watch that all the time. Like, what song was it again? Like, oh man, it's like he's got a real good song, and it was just like I used to watch that, and I swear to God, I used to get emotional. Like, forget about it because I can't remember.
We'll put it up on the screen. It's fine. Post it.
Yeah, the Golden Gaze. Is it Golden Gaze? Who's that by? Your
Ian Brown. Ian Brown, yeah.
Yeah, Golden Gaze. I didn't know who the hell that was at the time, and I was like, this song is sick. I was like, who the hell is this guy? Like,
I know.
super sick. Like, it's Ian Passmore's video, Hello
Yeah,
Coco,
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I used to watch that all the time, and then
Is that who we were chatting about that made Focal Point and stuff? We were speaking about before because Martin Nicholson had a part in Focal Point, which is way long ago as well. That's another Ian Passmore.
I'm not too sure
thing.
if
Yeah,
that was an
we
Ian
were-
Passmore thing, but I don't even think I watched Focal Point. I probably should do.
It's a good video. Dan Cates in it doing all kinds of weird stuff. It's
Okay,
always good.
okay.
So yeah, how did you get hooked up with the urethane stuff? Like that seems like a.
Probably through here or maybe Ronnie. I can't remember. As
Did
usual.
they try and get you to ride the boards for full, or did it
No,
just
no.
was it only ever just the wheel stuff? Skatecraft not do wheels?
No, they did a collaboration
They
with
did a
Small,
collaboration
didn't
with
they?
Small Wheels.
Small
They did,
Wheels,
like,
which-
giant wheels.
So that's
Yeah.
where you go with the old urethane. Cool little.
Yeah, and that was
little
because of
urethane
like,
team.
and that was because like when Mike Arnold was on the team.
Yeah.
And they did a collaboration with them, and it was just like the donuts. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Mark, before we show the footage, we've got to talk about this because this is a delightful. This all round. This is one hell of a magazine. The Vague Mag. It's got all the guys in here. Grover's in here. Farrow's in here, and you got a whole thingy thing in here. Talk to me about how this all came about. Let me find it and hold.
Have another beer, please. Just
Hold the dirt.
just
What,
to
an
kind of
interview?
calm my nerves.
It's got Farrow and Calvin in it, and then it's got a separate. If I can find it, this is good. Here you are, all your artwork. Because that's one thing we haven't spoken about. You ain't just a skateboarder. You're doing the DJing with John and also an artist as well. You got a whole kind of couple of page spread in here with some really rad
Yeah, I
stuff.
probably
How did
wrote
this
too
come about?
much, but I don't really mind anyway.
It's 30 stats, by the
Which
way.
you mentioned in, of course. Got the Shaun Currie thing in there. So we can't not talk about this. It's so current and relevant.
Thanks,
and
man.
you went to Paris, right? So fill me in on that.
Well, I don't know. Like, yeah, just get me a beer, man.
yeah.
Something like that.
Do you want that?
No, just get me a fresh one.
I'll get you fresh one, baby.
Come on, man. No,
These are gonna
no,
be
no.
gone, man. I didn't even fucking notice, man. Stop swearing.
The vague stuff.
Yeah.
They'd done like the first issue, and then Reese hit me up and was like, "I want you to do a bit of like artwork for the cover that we're doing." I had to keep it really under wraps because I remember at a studio in Sheffield just before I was leaving, and then Shaun was already hitting me up and like, "Oh yeah, you coming out skates?" And I was like, "Sorry, I've got studio work to do." He was like, "What are you doing in the studio?" I was like, "Can't tell you, just gotta keep it on the tracks," because yeah, I didn't really know. Like, I was hyped because Reese just hit me up and he's like, I want to do some artwork and like we're going to release this mag and we'll do a whole series of issues. This is going to be the first set of issues. And I was like, right, yeah, cool. And then he hit me up about doing like the Matlock interview because I put my artwork in the first feature.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, just kind of like excel from there really. But I had like an exhibition in London last year.
Yeah.
And then Reese was just like, yeah, like next year we're going to have like a full-on like artist kind of interview and stuff. So
that is a pro. That's not just like there's a lot of stuff in there, pictures and artwork and full interview.
Yeah.
You went to town. That is when I knew it was coming out. I expected maybe a 2-page spread or something.
The Wally
That's a
was
full.
sick.
Yeah.
That Wally
Everything in
photo
that
was
is
so good.
serious.
Yeah, I like it was really nice because I didn't really have that opportunity to kind of like, I don't know, like talk about my artwork and my influences and like what inspires me and like, I don't know, hanging out with all my friends like Shaun and like Fisher and you know
Forgot to
like
tell you.
like
Best
Josh
Instagram name
and
ever.
John, everyone, man, like yeah, Ghost Man,
Yeah.
etc. Gary, I can name drop everyone.
Yeah,
blah,
yeah,
blah, blah, blah,
yeah,
blah,
yeah.
Alexi,
Blah, blah.
one of the friends, duh.
Big shout out to my friends.
But,
So you
yeah.
managed to get. I think you went to France.
Yeah. So we so yeah, like we basically had like the Vague launch in Bristol.
Yeah.
And then I did a collaboration T-shirt with 50/50 as well. And it was kind of nice because it was just tying in Vague and 50 and then my artwork together. And also as well, like Tidy Mike, he's like a legendary like Bristol filmer. He done all like Just Foolin'. And then just done all like the old like skate videos and stuff. He owns like screen printing business now. and it was just like it was quite sick to kind of like just do screen printing with like an OG legend alongside work with like a skate shop that I've kind of like grew to aspire and love and work with, and then alongside doing like the Vague Jam and stuff. We had like John and Josh drive down from Sheffield, and a whole crew of people from
awesome,
Sheffield.
man. Yeah,
come down and DJ.
David Henry and that went down, right?
Yeah,
They were
like,
sleeping in the car and doing all that weird stuff that they get up to.
Yeah, Gordo, Henry, Harriet, Dave,
Gordo, man.
Calvin. My God.
Yeah, they're down,
Cool.
man.
Forgot to
I can't even begin.
Now then, brass athlete.
Yeah. Cool of him jumping out of the. Was that for that when he's trying to come out of the van and he just slams his holding the beer?
Oh, that was in Manchester, like
the
Vague Jam before that. But it's cool though, because with like Reese and Guy and like Hayward and Hannah, they just get everyone involved, and it's quite nice because every time they have a Vague party, they always locate in a different city, but you're always trying to make the effort.
Yeah, I love
And
how
every
they
time
do
you
that.
go down there, you just have like free beers and then like just get on the microphone and have like a jam
It's like
round.
Northern
and stuff.
Monco, the brewery. Or
Yeah.
something. Is it always them or?
Yeah, they do majority of the beers, but I think we've collaborated with a few other people.
Yeah.
But
Shout out
they're,
to them.
They're the main body. Yeah.
But usually
Shout out
with
again.
Gordo's there as well, you usually get at least about 7 or 8 minutes worth of freestyle
Mate, love it.
rapping on the mic as well, which is also a nice little bonus you can always enjoy.
But it's nice because we all get down and like messing around and just like jamming together.
It's just
getting
vibes,
pissed
isn't it?
together.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it is vibes, but it's so much more funny and better than that because it feels like comedic half the time because you just look around and think, what the hell's actually going on?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you.
But,
Just kicking off, yeah.
But no, like big shout out to Bake because like it was just a nice opportunity to kind of
Yeah, it's awesome.
like,
It's a really nice piece, definitely.
talk about skating and then painting and then get
And all your
photos
mates
as
are in
well.
the issue as well. Do you know what I mean? Which is
Yeah.
awesome. Like, just even make it even better. Like,
Yeah, because you were kind of like all like there together as a body.
yeah.
Like,
I remember having the first light, and I remember Dolan being on the cover in Sheffield, which is like one of the best skaters in the city you're in. Just makes it even cooler when you can kind of like it's a cover you like as well. So these things kind of make a difference, you know.
Yeah, but no, I'm super stoked. Like it's nice because you can. Like I love skating so much, but I also love doing painting on the side as well because I can save my energy to go skating.
Do it all in one.
Yeah.
You got Cardiel in that issue as well,
Mate,
mate.
that
Yeah.
fucking
You
he
got
was like the
Andy-
next guy. I was
Yeah,
like,
mate.
Yeah.
In the same issue as Cardiel, that's amazing.
and Max Schaff as well.
Yeah, it's great.
And the skate witch as well. They got a sick article. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. That's a magazine. Is that magazine? That's a magazine. Is that zine?
Yeah. There's zine. They do like some edits as well.
Witches.
And then like Helena's got like the front cover. It's so good because it's a mixture of like art and skate and beer and like music and.
It's a really, really, really great issue.
Make
So,
a nice soup out of
if
that.
you don't get it, go and get it. And there it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Sean, is there anything else you want to talk about before we kind of like anything you want to sing? Do you want to sing, go crazy, do tell a joke, do anything, down a beer, whatever you want to do?
Questions, innit?
Or just making sure, like we talk about the skate car, the van stuff. We've done a couple of. Talk it out.
I don't know, man. Like, I spit bars.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to spit bars. Yeah.
Yeah. Just get some. We should have bought. We should have bought a team now.
with Mac MC. Well, I don't know, man. Like,
Yeah. You've got it all out. We talked about it all.
yeah.
Maybe
So
go
we skate. I skate.
ride the skateboard. So you're working on a part. You've been shooting. You shoot some stuff with Reese as well, right? So you're always going out, doing what you can, whatever.
Yeah, I've shoot stuff with Reese, but I haven't done it in like a good while. I've been like, I don't know, I'm on and off with my injuries and stuff.
One thing I do want, which we didn't, and I nearly forgot now, the shoulder injury. You got a bad shoulder, right? Which is recurring. How much is that kind of stopping the skating?
Completely.
Really? Is it?
Yes.
Because I don't think a lot of people kind of know just how many injuries you've been through, and like if you know how many of the, and a lot of them aren't your fault. Do you know what I mean? Like you're getting injuries due to outside, the things that you can't control. So and you're still coming back and skating. So much footage goes out of you.
Not skate. That's
what I'm saying. And I think I have to get that out there. Is a lot of the clips that you see. I know that the day before you come move your arm, and nobody knows when they see you front side flip and doing a backflip on the
it
ledge.
just looks like I'm doing the same tricks constantly.
No, it's in like I know how much pain you've got to be in doing that, and you're out there doing. So I just think it was worth mentioning the injuries that you've had because there's been a lot of them. Do you want to talk about that at all?
Yeah, well, I originally it was my left shoulder. Like I dislocated that. I had to get surgery on that. That's sorted now.
Yep.
Got a big fat scar down there.
Yep.
I've got a big fat scar down there. And and then this is sorted now. And then I had a problem with my MCL. I went to Manchester got overly excited at some spot, tried to kickflip something, and just did the splits. Like I was going straight forward. I'm like, yeah, going forward, and then next thing my board's going that way.
Yeah.
Like and stuck to my leg, and I ripped my MCL, and I had to like, yeah, God knows, wait for that to heal up, and then God knows like, then my other shoulder started started dislocating, and now I'm in the process.
So the night and stuff like was it?
Yeah, it's just like, it's just as I dislocate more, it's just prone to my shoulder socket's just prone to coming out because I think I've got cracked a bit of bone basically.
You do it skating, like do you pop it, or is it always
a bit like, mate, I can like, it comes out like because you just use your arms, don't you? Just whatever, you just want to use your arms to do things in that, so you just use them. You do like to use them, I'm not gonna lie. But then you go to switch like a light off and it just pops out. It can just pop out.
I remember when you first did it and you got back into skating. It was quite cool because you'd go to Dev and just smash it, but you'd have this steez with this like it'd be like karate chopping something, but you'd always skate like this with the karate chop. You land just karate chop like the air to make sure the arm was in place, but it was gangster because you can see what you're doing. But then knowing Shaun and his injuries, I can see it in some of his skating because I know it's like he's not going.
Yeah, I want to swing. I want to swing my arm. I can't, and it's so frustrating, man. But I say it's frustrating, but at the same time, man, I can still get a good skating.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I'm putting myself in a risk, like because like all it takes is for me to just do something so small. Like we were skating, and God knows I went for a crook bonk on something, and. I didn't even raise my arm. You know what I mean? I raised my shoulder a bit, and it was just like I try to keep it down here.
Oh, shoulders, man, as well.
And it's just like, and I'm like, this brings it straight back down, and it's not even my shoulder. It's just like once I do that to my shoulder, I want to bring. It's like the whole side of my body. I just want to keep down like that, you know. But yeah, that just comes with. I guess that just comes with the whole skateboarding thing. But like,
I just thought it was worth mentioning because, like I said, I know there's clips I've
cheers,
seen,
man, cheers. But
where you're shredding and people have no idea that you might have just had your shoulder out the socket.
I'm waiting to have
surgery.
Anyway. I'm waiting to have surgery on this one now.
I didn't know that, so I've done both. So, is it helped that one? Has the surgery helped?
Yeah, it's never popped out. It hasn't popped out since. I can
the same.
Mate, I could lift up this whole building.
Do some basketball. You'd be all good with that arm.
You know what I mean? I'll just punch you in the face.
There he is. Do what you're gonna do.
You can't handle that.
I did something similar last year where I actually dislocated my shoulder for the first time ever. So when you see it, when I know exactly where you're coming from, when you have to like do this like that or something. It was horrible because I remember exactly how I'd done it, and it was so frustrating because I should not have done it. Got way too excited trying to kickflip Lloyd's. I ran out of my board like 3 pushes, like just kickflip it, cleared it loads, and then just literally landed on my arm and just like munched it up like around my neck and everything.
Did you go straight in?
It just went just like forward and around my neck. Later. I remember just being on the floor, and then I said to Josh Arnott, I was like, just like, if you hold my arm there, I'm just going to look at it and just point. And then I was just like screaming. I was like, oh my God. But I popped it back into place. But then it was awful because I've seen Shaun kind of like do this kind of like momentum where he does that with his arm and kind of stretch it out when it's really hurting. So I learned that from you kind of in a way. But then ever since then, I just try and like make sure I just work on like arm, like I know arm exercise and stuff. I've got like a weight and stuff, but at the same time, like when I'm still kind of like tonking out, trying to do this weight and stuff in this one arm, like if I do a trick, I can actually feel it. So I can't like reach like a bird anymore.
Oh mate, it's just annoying. Just knows like it's a horrible feeling basically. Pretty stinking.
I definitely, because I forgot my first one, and we wanted to make sure we get it in now. We're going to watch a little skate thing, but I want to do a couple of quick fire questions, see how quick you kind of respond, because both of you, because I know you've got a lot of things in common. Favourite skate vid or part to watch before you go skating, both of you?
I'll be honest with you, man, there's too many, man. You can't choose one.
Like a recent clip, you go on Thrasher and see whatever's new. Is it you were just watching a DC clip? You haven't got like a staple, like I'll go and watch a Lost Found or something like that to get hyped up when I go skating these days.
Ooh. So a favourite skate.
Just so if you're going to go skating, what would you hit? Like you want to get hyped this morning, you're going to go for a skate. What do you put on? Do you put on something from the past, or would you just hit whatever's new and just find some new footage?
Mate, that's so hard.
It depends. I think you go in contrast really, because you can watch something modern, and then watch something just super.
Depends what mood. It depends what mood you're in. I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like to be honest, I think about it, if I had to think of something what hyped me up. Mm-hmm. Just to watch real quick, probably Omar Salazar Minefield or something like that.
yeah.
It's
Oh
a
my
good
God.
tune,
Oh, sure.
with the Dinosaur Jr. It's like.
Favorite tune to skate to? Because I know you wear headphones when you skate a lot of time.
Right now I can't stop listening to that band Pavement.
Yeah.
I can't
Oh,
stop listening to them. Like Pavement.
You know they rejoined as a band. Like after 10 years. Like
Oh, really?
yesterday,
I didn't
2
even
days
know
ago. So they're going to be touring again soon.
Oh right, sick. But like the tune wise, I'm not too sure. What Pavement song?
Pavement.
Yeah, I'll just say Pavement, the band. I can't. There's a lot of good songs.
After team get together with the Devil's Lettuce, favorite snack?
The Devil's
Crisps.
Lettuce crisps. Yeah.
It's got to be.
not chocolate though.
It's got to be swine, right?
Late at night and that. Oh, I love bacon like at night.
Oh my God.
Bacon and eggs.
get
I want a
rashes on.
bacon and
So
egg
when you
sandwich
get-
at night.
When you probably that's
No, I don't want
no,
that.
you don't want that.
No.
Nah.
I don't.
Probably Christmas. I don't know.
Doritos.
Oh wait, just like a snack, like any, like
When you're
just.
high, when you're having a good time. You know,
I stay away from the Devil's Lettuce at the moment, but
Is that, is it? Are you come off it?
don't chill out.
What?
I've said it once. Don't go into it.
I
like
didn't
it's-
know that. It's news to me.
Anyway,
wish you all
popcorn
the best.
probably. Popcorn, sweet
That's a
and salted.
good one.
Sweet and salted popcorn.
Yeah.
Can't hate on that.
Yeah. Maybe I should answer the question because I'm a devil lettuce connoisseur right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah,
Crisps.
probably.
There it is.
What
But
flavour?
sometimes I can cook as well.
Pringles?
Sometimes I cook when I'm devil's lettuce.
Okay,
and that's
this-
really fun.
I got
Just like.
I got two more.
God, that's so tasty.
Oh, just pour some beer on it as well, love.
feet.
Apart from one another, so you can't. Favorite dude to go skating if you're just gonna go for a skate.
Yeah,
go.
dude, that's a kind of evil question.
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Really?
Could you just, I'll pick one and then some guy will be like, yo, man, I thought
You
we
build
were-
a
I
little
thought
team
we
then.
were-
Yeah, trust me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro, I thought
What
you
about
were.
me?
What
What about
I was
me?
doing, we had a well good skate the other day and you were like, yeah, man, you're my favourite.
I'm just thinking. I'm now actually thinking, could I answer that? And I'm probably in the same thing because I got a few that I could say. So maybe
Yeah,
that's
that's
a bit.
it. It's the same with the whole favourite skate section thing. Like,
I don't feel. Well, no one's going to call you up and say, "Why is it not my part?"
It's like, yo, cheers for
Yeah,
hitting me
I do
up.
it.
Like, he's not
Imagine.
gonna even watch this shit, you know what I'm saying? No, he probably will.
It's not that easy. I'd probably say to make it. Maybe if I go, I'd probably say like Burrell. He'd be someone I'd like love to go skate with. Josh Holdsworth, like an old guy that kind of like used to skate, didn't skate as much, and I don't feel like I'm out of my depth because we all suck together now, so it's all right. Do you know what I mean?
Burrell's a
Like,
beast, he's so nice.
Burrell is one beast, and if you're getting kicked off the
So-
spot, he'll just
You didn't,
destroy
he reminds
everybody.
you
So
of
you're
regular
okay.
Dennis Business.
Yeah, yes, his part as well.
So-
Yeah.
Savage. And I
Yeah.
love the track for that Brass Monkey section for sure.
Oh, yeah, suits him so well.
I'd have to pick a number of people there if I had to.
Yeah,
pick
that's
a
it, man. I
Too
got
tough. Well, this one's even harder. You ready for this one? Jack Black films or Will Ferrell films?
Oh, do you know what, man? I'm gonna have to say Will Ferrell.
Really?
Yeah,
No
yeah.
Jablinski?
No Jablinski.
Was it the Gulliver's one? It weren't very good. It kind of pulled it down, didn't it? I mean, all the Will Ferrell ones are pretty good, but I know you like both.
I've got a lot of Will Ferrell films more than Jack Black films, but then I love Jack Black. Like, God knows, man. We could go in like
Listening to the metal, just driving around, going for skate spots back
The
in the
metal.
day. Yeah.
It comes from hell.
So you're going Will Ferrell. What about Dinner for Schmucks, though? That's one hell of a video. If you haven't
What did
seen
you
that, Dinner for Schmucks.
Oh, see, yeah, Dinner for Schmucks, amazing. Yeah, amazing film.
Yeah. So going Will Ferrell. Well, I just wanted to... No, neither. Not bothered about... Not much of a...
I'm scared of Will Ferrell.
Why?
Well, used to be.
Why?
You remember in Zoolander where he's Mugatu? And then they're playing Relax! And then it starts going, bwah, 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 and it's like Mugatu's got this like fiery wig.
I do remember
and
that.
I remember that's the first time I saw him. I thought, man, fuck that guy 1,000 times. I was like, F that guy.
I
It's a
can't...
bit
Nick, I
strange.
can't imagine that you'd be a big Jack Black or Will Ferrell kind of...
No, not really.
A bit loud.
Yeah, tell him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you hate that.
Yeah, so just turn them both off.
Yeah, basically.
Alright, go just drop in there. I like serious detective crime films. Like, if anyone has watched Heat watching this right now,
Heat?
with Robert De Niro.
Val Kilmer?
Yeah.
Val Kilmer?
Oh yes! Oh
Val
my
Kilmer.
god, mate! That man, yo, that film is the hardest film of all
It's a
time.
good- it's-
and the
it ain't
soft, mate. It's far from soft. You can watch it on YouTube.
Never seen it.
Oh,
Please.
man.
I'm gonna bring the heat.
Yeah.
Sit.
Val Kilmer's sick. Then he was in Batman Forever, then he got a bit chunky and he kind of did some...
It's like go home.
He did some Jack Black stuff, so they're good friends, so there you go. So there you go. Butter. Alright guys, well thanks for coming on down. I think we've covered a lot of giggles. With
Cheers
little
for
chat.
having me, bro.
Hey, that's alright man, we're going to watch some ensemble stuff. You ready?
Oh,
Y'all ready for this? We got to, man, because it's all about the final. It's all about the whole part, but the final trip, we definitely got to get out
right.
there.
There's an ensemble.
What do you think of his ensemble bit here, Mark?
So good.
Very good.
I was hyped because every time that Rich films stuff with Shaun, I never ask about it. And like, you know, I think because Rich is always like grafting on the skatecast stuff. Every time he, so sick.
The firecracker.
Every time he films something, I don't want to ask about it because I want to save the surprise.
Yeah,
The surprise is the best part of seeing. That's so sick.
I showed Rich that spot when he came down.
sick.
He's like, never saw
It's
it.
all hard.
Because a lot of that,
Can't
a bit of it,
I remember that.
Crookshanky thing as well.
No, it's a real good little bit that Shaun states.
Cheers, buddy.
Taj.
That spot's pretty fun. That's the Ben Ramos spot right there. R.I.P.
Shout out.
Owns that place.
So,
I never really seen anyone skate.
what song was used? The way Roy Ends. That clip was hard as hell.
Yeah, I got distracted by that car so
I
hard.
still find
like-
it so weird, Shaun, when you've had a fresh haircut and you've like the clip there doing the no comply 360. So different.
Remember,
Oh, yeah,
you
proper boulder.
you stayed at my house in this clip, and then you couldn't walk home properly. Slash your head.
Look at that.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
a tail slide. That is.
That spot's amazing, man.
And this is what. Oh no, it's the next one. They've been great photo of that as well, right?
Yeah, Sam absolutely got that.
This here,
I used to work on it.
that is mental.
I was so stoked. That was the only one I stopped. That's why I make a face at the end. So it's
The
like,
photo's amazing, and also
Yeah, taking. Yeah.
and then
Reese Lumley.
Rich's dad done a painting of Shaun
So stoked.
doing it, and it looks so good. Like
yeah, Phil Smith.
big shout out to Phil Smith. Like,
Yeah, amazing.
Such a good painter.
I couldn't believe it. I was just like, I was looking at it and I saw it first, and then after I found out it was Richard Dad, I was like, the proper black man. I didn't know he did all of that. You know,
It's one of the best pictures. We'll get it up. The foot. Oh, the whole thing.
Man,
the whole thing is
well
a
far
very,
out.
very, very good bit of
Not that this
skateboarding
has anything to do with it, but Baines was there when I took that photo. Like,
Who's that?
Who's that?
Mark Baines. I
Yeah,
heard of
Mark
him.
Baines. Yeah,
I
he
get
was
it.
there. He was
The
there.
man.
Like,
My name's Mark, but not Baines.
Not that guy.
Yeah.
Different one. Why was Mark Baines there?
we were just street skating, but it's just rare. I feel like
That is rare.
it's just like rare that I'm out even taking photos, and then Mark Baines is there. So I was just kind of like, yo, I gotta make sure I stick this.
I was
Because I
gonna
want Mark Baines to think I'm sick, you know.
Sheffield OG, but really, if you delve into it, more Workshop OG. Really, it's Workshop, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah. So there you go. Guys, thank. Where can the pooplies find you on the old interwebs? What Instagram? What number are you on now? And what's it called? Gurry Cunclap 7?
One of them, I forget. It's like either Gunclap _Currie or Currie _Gunclap. My face is on there basically. Oh, what are you doing?
By the time this comes out, you'll have had 2 more anyway. Shaun,
Are you taking piss at me? Yeah.
Mark? No! Yeah. I'm not taking the piss you
By the
out.
time this comes out, you'll have 2 anyway. I'm like, no, I won't. What are you on about?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Mark, where can they find you?
Taking piss out of me.
What's yours called?
Go.
I wish.
Oh.
Forgot to tell you.
Forgot to tell you.
Best Instagram name ever.
Yeah, big shout out to Fisher. Forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
Forgot to tell you.
I forgot to tell you.
Bit
There we go.
badass. I want that Instagram name.
Yeah, I don't think you sell it either. It's like a domain.
But no, my I know the dark marker. Oh, no, the dark mark on Instagram. And
Is that what you say? I thought it was Dada Mark. That's what I've been saying forever.
Dark mark.
Ah,
You know, remember that?
Yeah.
That's where it all came from.
Right, I'm with you.
1,000 inside jokes.
So find him for all skateboarding. Radox, give this man more
Bath salts.
and money.
Yeah, please.
Tech deck.
No, please. Just give it, man.
Yeah. Tech deck, money, everybody. Hook it up. Go and get the Vade Mag and read the stuff. Thanks to the man who was the most. Mosley, thanks for sitting on down,
My
fellas.
sensei.
You did some
R.I.P.
skateboarding.
Ben Ramers.
Yes, absolutely.
Rest in peace,
Born on
Ben
the
Raymond.
Wall t-shirt representing as well. We will see you. Well, we're going to see the footage you guys grabbed a little bit earlier on. Thanks for coming. And we'll see you guys
Thanks
for
for having us.
episode 6. See you there.
R.I.P. Ben Ramers.